Nick Brown. Good morning, brother. Deadpool. Good morning. Steven Running. Good morning.
Okay, we got the grapes here. Let's start the show, and I'll get my coffee and come back and get this done. What do you guys say here, huh? What do you say? You guys ready for a show?
Prepare yourself.
Are you prepared for a show? Let's see if we get the timing right on the clock.
Prepare yourself.
Click. Yes! I like that light to come on right on the drum beat. I know, you might think I'm crazy. Nick Brown, thanks for starting the show. Deadpool, Steve Running. Yes, the chats start the shows. We're not live on Rumble yet. Give me a second. Give me a second. We'll get Rumble started right now. I'm gonna post this on True Social. All right, I'll be right back with my coffee, guys.
It starts with an F. Deadpool. When you used to rage badly, you calmed down a lot since.
Okay. How's it going, everybody? We've got the crew here cleaning, and Doing a spectacular job as always. Rename. Let's call this one Fuck You Video. There we go. Get rid of some of these extra caps I've got on screen here. It's from all the caps I did yesterday. Every time I capture a monitor, it brings up another screen cap, which we don't use, we don't need. This one we can leave up because it's the chat. Nick, Deadpool, Steve, when you used to rage badly, you calmed down a lot since. Yeah, I'm older. Older and wiser, what can I say? I mean, I'll still get a good fucking rage on, don't get me wrong. Rub me the wrong way, find out real quick. I could turn that shit on and off like a goddamn faucet, though. We've got some excellent talent here cleaning the house today, can I just tell you? Rogan was very satisfied. We were walking outside and the ladies showed up, and Rogan was so excited to see all of them. He was so happy. He's like, wow, they're all here in one place. I can say hi to all of them at once. So cute. We got the hawk out here. He's eating some moles. I really love those moles, man. They keep the grass looking great. We've got some vacuuming action going on out here. Look at this. Yeah, man. We keep it Cleaning Crew Thursdays, bro. It's a thing, man. It's totally going. So we put the chat over there and put me over here. What do we say about that? We put the cleaning crew lady right here. Excellent choice of clothing today too. I must commend the ladies upon their choice of clothes today. Let's see. So we're live on Rumble, right? We got the Rumble going. Oh no, I got to turn Rumble on. Might help if I turn Rumble on, huh? No one is there waiting. We'll go ahead and we'll turn it on anyway. It usually helps at least triple my numbers. I mean, Rumble numbers, and you don't know if they're real or not. You don't know if the Rumble numbers are real or not, you know? We have no evidence to support that myth. We could do a dab, we could do bong rip. What do you guys want? What do you guys want to do this morning? What are you guys up to? You guys want me to talk about news and stuff, things that are going on in the news? Did I tell you Russia was going to... Remember everybody was bragging about Ukraine did something in Russia? They attacked 5 different cities in Russia. And I don't think they may have killed 2 people or not. I can't remember. With their drone attack. Most of the drones were repelled anyway. You guys heard about that, right? Well, for some reason, there was some kind of a counter attack. I don't know. Who would have ever said that Putin would... Was there a podcaster on the internet a few days ago who said Putin was definitely going to respond, and he wasn't sure what day it was going to be, but he guaranteed you that the response was going to be adequate. An adequate response to what? Right? Right. Oh, that was me. That's right. Nailed it. Yeah, Russia did. And they just bombed a whole bunch more. They bombed a grocery market, you know? So, you know, you go over there and try to play tit for tat with the Russians, but you're going to find out, Ukraine's going to find out real fast the sheer numbers are going to dictate that battle.
Morning.
If you're going to try to play a numbers game with Russia, the numbers will dictate the winner. And who's got the numbers in that? Oh, that's right. Russians severely outnumber Ukrainians. So if you're going to go tit for tat, eventually you're going to run out of tits and tats. You know, they're going to have all the tats and you're going to have all nothing. You know, you're not going to be able to tit anything. So, this was predicted on my show, like many things were predicted on me. You know what else I predicted on this show, which was interesting? I had said that I made a really good prediction, and I can't remember. I put it up on Twitter. I can't remember what it was. I definitely nailed it, though. I nailed another prediction. I can't remember what it was. I also told you that Craig Postajardulo is a liar. Predicted that. He lied. That was a good one. No, I think it had something to do with Israel or something. I can't remember what it was. Maybe it was Donald Trump prediction, Joe Biden prediction, Democrat prediction, something. I said something was going to happen, and it happened. I can't remember what it was. I got so many predictions, I can't keep track of any of them anymore. You guys are going to have to start doing that for me. So, when you guys hear me make a prediction, write it down. Put it in your prediction pad. Jot it down on your prediction pad, Brene. And, then we'll see how accurate those predictions are. Something's going on, man. Something exploded or something. I can't remember what it was.
Deadpool.
We've got this.
The R's on the cleaning lady.
They've got those. All three of them today. All three of the women here today. No complaints from this guy. You guys know about this hurricane that's coming. It looks like it's going to hit Florida. I mean, the track is showing it go up the East Coast and hit like somewhere up around New England or something. But man, when I look at that hurricane and it keeps moving to the west and it keeps hooking to the west and it keeps hooking to the west, and I'm like, I hope these predictions are correct, man. Because that thing's going to hit Category 5. You guys realize that? Probably tomorrow or the next day, it's going to be a Category 5. When's the last time we had a Category 5 hit America? You know? Okay, Google. What was the last Category 5 hurricane to hit America? Oh!
Hurricane Michael.
Oh!
According to WYFM,
Oh no!
Hurricane
I just spilled
Michael,
all my coffee,
last
everybody. Hold on.
Category
It's
5
total
hurricane,
disaster.
hit the United States back in 2018.
Total
along Florida's
disaster.
Panhandle.
There's still some
If you're
coffee left.
wondering what the most active decades for hurricanes have been for landfall in the
Microfibers,
US, that would be
microfibers.
1941 to 1950 by a landslide.
Hold on, guys. I am so sorry. I just spilled my whole coffee. You guys saw the whole thing. A fresh cup of coffee went all over everything, man. So let me just make sure nothing's leaking down. Rogan is safe. A little bit of dripping what happened. We got the microfibers. I got paper towels here. We're going right to it. Hey, my keyboard. My computer keyboard. Got a little confetti on the bottom of it. We're going to work on this, but guys, give me a second. I can't believe this just happened. Oh my God, dude. This is drama. Real life drama is happening on my podcast. Look at this. Real life drama. And luckily I had the e-nail was up on another e-nail. Yes. I finally did something right in my life. I'm so happy about. I got more paper towels here. The quicker picker upper. You guys, okay, at least Mrs. Ramsey is laughing about it. Thank you, Mrs. Ramsey, for participating in my live chat and noticing that I just spilled coffee all over my entire desk, and my e-nail, and my dabs, and my mouse pad. But wait, I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to deal with this, and I think you're gonna appreciate it. I'm going to take these microfibers right outside. We're going to go like this, give them a good ring here. And not only does that get a lot of the coffee out of it, but it saturates these things and makes them even better at picking up moisture. So give me a few minutes here of cleanup time, guys. I am so sorry this just happened. This is just not all that good coffee. It was the best. And you know what really sucks? It was one of the best cups of coffee I've had in a while. It tasted so good. Everything was so perfect on it. Oh my God. You guys are like the worst goddamn audience. I swear to God. Nothing to say to me about this. You guys are just so fucking... I don't know. I don't know what the word is I want to use to describe you guys, but it wouldn't be a positive one, that's for sure, right now. You're just so... What's the word I'm looking for? Unsupportive. I know you guys are busy and you're working and whatever. I know. You're at your job. I get it. I got a single lol from one of you. And that's it. It's fucking weird, man. You guys are weird. I would totally be in the... If I was an audience member, I'd totally be like saying something to me right now. I'd be like, dude, you spilled your fucking
Steven
coffee.
running.
That sucks.
Got lucky?
Yeah, thanks, Steve. Thank you for engaging.
Deadpool.
Thanks you for engaging.
LOL
me.
clumsy arse.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. Now y'all learn how to talk all of a sudden. Great, man. You guys are getting your speech on. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. I got to sit here and clean all this up. Nobody's even talking to me. Maybe call you lazy? A bunch of lazy bums? Hey, you're all a bunch of lazy bums. I like that. Like Rocky. You're a bum. You're a lazy bum, Rocky.
Danielle Graves.
Bum.
I missed it.
I spilled... You rewind the video, man. I spilled my coffee, and it's all on video, bro. I was all excited and happy, and now I'm like so sad, and I'm just a complete disaster and a mess. But one thing's for sure. It's gonna smell nicer, and it's gonna smell like coffee. That's for sure. That's gonna be good. We're gonna have all of this cleaned up here in a few minutes, because I am a cleaning guru. And I will clean all of this up. It's just going to take me a few minutes to get it all done. One item at a time here. We're cleaning one by one. One item at a time. And I would just like to say to my audience members that are being unsupportive and not talking to me while I'm having to do this, you guys make it really harder. You make my life a lot harder. You can't even think of anything to talk to me about while I'm sitting here having to do all this fucking bullshit. You can't even like come up with some small talk. Look, I ruined this goddamn no more yelling, save your voice sign. See this? Fucking ruined my sign over here. See this? Look at that. I should leave it there just as a tribute to the day I spilled my coffee and my audience was completely unsupportive about it. Still nothing to say, huh, you guys? Fucking weird ass goddamn. Bring on the cleaning lady, right, dear? Thank you, buddy. And you said, Miss Ramsey said sober. Yeah, and I'm totally sober. Yes, I am. Completely 100% sober. Haven't smoked anything yet today. Just being clumsy. I put my coffee in a place where it shouldn't have been. And my hand, it was just a matter of time before I fucking did that, you know? I should have seen that coming from a mile away. Wonder if I got the taller coffee cup or the shorter one. I think I even have the shorter one. I've got the shorter of the two. That's funny. Just to avoid that very thing. Still not much to say, huh, audience? Huh. You guys are fucking weird. Nothing to say to me while I gotta sit here and do all this work. Okay, there's still a bunch of coffee under there. So that's going to take a little bit of getting to. But these microfibers are the best, bro, for this kind of a situation. You guys still don't have anything to say to me, huh? What the fuck, dude? What kind of an audience are you? I don't understand. Everybody else that does podcasting has audience members. Well, at least Miss Ramsey's talking to me on Rumble. Thank you, Mrs. Ramsey. Let's get stoned. Get a straw, Nate. I know, right? Thank you, Mrs. Ramsey. One of the few cool people on my show today I could see. One of the few. Get a straw. It smells so good. It's funny. What is this all over the back of this monitor? Paint? That's weird. There's white paint on this. What else? Okay, now this monitor should probably go way over here because I got to get under this table. Under this bong. It even got all the way over to this bong. I'm so glad it didn't get to my driftwood. Oh my god. Like, the coffee basically didn't hit anything except for this one piece of paper that was really gonna ruin anything.
Deadpool. Just watched it back, Butterfin.
Thank you, Deadpool. Yes, thank you, Deadpool. You're one of the cool ones. You and Mrs. Ramsey. And Danielle Graves. And maybe Steve Running. Maybe Steve Running. I don't know what Steve's so busy doing that he can't talk to me. This just completely ruined the whole start of my show, you know. How long were we live for? God, 23. I've been spending like all this time trying to clean up this coffee. Got this thing full of coffee. Let's see how much more coffee's under here. Hey. Oh, you're just there as a... I see. That looks like dabs. Nope.
Steven Running. Thursday cleaning day.
Yeah! Cleaning crew Thursday, exactly. Exactly. Anybody else got anything to say? We got a bunch of frightened pussies watching this morning. Come on, you people. I spilled my coffee. It was hilarious. It ruined everything, and you guys have nothing to fucking say about it. What is wrong with you guys? It smells so good, though. It does smell good. Okay, this got unplugged. I can see. Go. There we go. There we go. Oh, I remember why that was there. That was there to hold the table like that. So this was perfect. Right? Because that was like that. And then this just holds the whole thing in place. Oh, it was keeping that like that. guess that can just sit there, right? Wait, we can just go like this. Right? There we go. Maybe that needs to be a little bit lower, actually. Okay, now, the next thing to do would be to rinse these out. I'm going to rinse these out and then clean these tabletops off really good. Give me a second. Alright, let's kind of do a little gander around here and see if there was anything I missed. It still smells like coffee creamer. It smells good. It's like if you had a scented candle, you know? That's what it smells like. Okay. So we're all cleaned up. I just want to get underneath this mat here with my these are nice and clean, so there won't be any more coffee stains here. Okay. Get that all dry. Okay, get my, I've got this fan right here I can use. Try it all off too. Where's my little trash can at? There we go. Yeah, that's good. Alright, you go over here. I'm sad about this. Sign. It'll dry. Have that coffee stain forever now. Alright, let me see. What else do I need to do here? My e-nail is still on. That's good, because I'm going to need a fucking dab stat. Let's put the e-nail up on this other e-nail. Now, this one didn't even get wet. How's that even possible? I must have wiped that off. Okay, that goes like that. It's perfect. Perfect. Perfection. 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 Okay, we're just going to get reorganized here now. Start putting everything back the way it was. Ooh, my grapes. Should have one of those. Okay. You guys can go here and here. This can go here. It's got some coffee on it. You guys enjoying watching me clean up this disaster? This mini disaster? It's really not that bad. It's just about all done. Got just about everything right back where it was pre-coffee spillage 2023. Now, I get a nice smelling studio here, which is nice. Okay, oh, okay, I spilled something else. Here we go. Dabbing sign survived. Sorry, we're dabbing. Well, not yet, but soon. Okay. Tar pick. Little thing there. This little doohickey there.
Speakesta.
Hey, Spycast.
Morning, Nay.
Hello.
Just here for a few. Off to doctor's appointment. Hope it's a good day in FLA.
Thank you for being one of the few people that chats to me, man. I do appreciate that so much because most people won't talk to me anymore. But I do appreciate you doing it. Thank you. I certainly do. I want you to know that. It's unbelievable to me how many people just won't even chat me up.
Dave Campione.
I got shit I gotta do.
Take us with you.
I mean, I literally chat you all up while you're doing shit all day. I give you that all day. So you got somebody to listen to. And when I gotta do something and you guys are just like, fuck that guy. We're not gonna do anything for him. We're not gonna keep him company while he's working. Even though he keeps us company while we're working all freaking day, every day, 3 times a day. Wow, he's such a nice guy. We don't give a fuck about him, though. I just asked for a little company while I was cleaning, dude. I guess that was a really tall fucking order, you know? I feel like I owe everybody an apology for fucking, you know, wanting to have some company. Should I not put my coffee there anymore? That should be the official place where I keep my coffee. Then I've got all of this room to move my hands and do stuff and not knock into my coffee. Let's see if I can remember that. I should get a coffee, a coaster. I've got one. It's got my face on it. TRENDYASDABBERS coaster. Grab one from my bedroom, man. Okay, it was just one of life's little tragedies that we were able to very quickly deal with. In the meantime, I'm going to straighten this table out a little bit. That looks good. This monitor is off. Okay, and the paper towels can go back here. Clean out my glasses. Oh, I got a nice wet, clean microfiber. Deer Slayer, cleaning lady would have been more fun to watch. Well, you got the cleaning lady on the other camera. She's in there doing the kitchen right now. You guys want to talk about anything? You guys had all that time.
Do you do weekly cleaner or bi-weekly?
Every week. We got pets, man. We got animals.
Mikey Hernandez. Sup, brother man?
Yo, Mikey. What's up, buddy? How are you, Mikey Hernandez? Just cleaning off my specs here.
Mikey Hernandez. So what's better, indica or sativa?
I like a hybrid. I mix them both together, get the best of both worlds. That was easy. Okay. We're good.
Mikey Hernandez. It my first time smoke bud, that why I ask.
It's my first time smoke bud. Really? You've been watching me for years and this is the first time you've ever smoked cannabis? That's crazy. Okay, I got some coffee left. Unreal, dude. I can't believe that just happened.
Mikey Hernandez. Yes.
Indica makes you kind of sleepy and helps with pain. Sativa wakes you up and can get you kind of... It can actually give you a panic attack. It's really racy and gets you high. Right? So sativa's for energy and indica's for sleep and relaxation. Now you know.
Mikey Hernandez. Wow.
Yeah. All right, so I guess I should smoke. I'll feel a lot better if I smoke, man. Let me turn on my Discord. I don't know why I forgot Discord.
Mikey Hernandez.
Getting Discord.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Usually my Discord just pops on automatically. That's why I'm having a problem with it lately. It hasn't been popping on. Okay, no one's in there. Okay, cool. That's cool, dude. That's cool, dude.
Long John. Are you not in California anymore?
Hey, Long John. No, man. I am in Orlando, Florida. With the cleaning crew. So didn't have that in California. Making sure I got all the cafefes. There's up. I missed a little bit here. I did
Long John.
Missed a little bit.
Nice man, been following for around 12 plus years now, don't really type much.
Wow, Long John. Well, I just want you to know, as a podcaster, I really appreciate you and that you've been watching for 12 years and that you finally are deciding to talk to me, and I hope that you decide to do that more. I wish more of you would do that. I don't know. I don't look at myself as a scary person. You know, I might yell and scream and shit, but maybe you guys find that scary. I don't know, man. It's just fucking words. I wish more people would choose to talk to me, though, man. You know, you might find out that we get along really well. And I'm just very appreciative and thankful, John, that you decided to talk to me today. After 12 years, I'm glad. Thank you. I hope more of you decide to do that. Especially if you've been watching me for a long, long time. You feel like you know everything about me, and I don't even know that you exist. It would be nice of you to say hello to me so I would know that, you know? It would be nice. Please consider that. Thank you. This public service message is brought to you by Nay's Garden at Nay's Garden. So, here's a public service delivery of some... Wait, you know what? I want to clean that off. Hold on a second here.
Mikey Hernandez. I've been watching since 6 years now.
6 years? Wow, buddy. I'm going to try to clean off this. I've got some ickiness on here. I don't want that on there. Fuck it. It's sad as that was a whole fucking dab, too, that was on there. I would have gotten somebody really high. I hate to waste it. I hate it. All right, here we go with the mustard gas, brought to you by Jiffy Peanut Butter and Pinoy Grower.
Justin Jefferson. My question is for the guy about to smoke a dab. Have you had relations with the housekeeper? I would.
No! I have a girlfriend, man. I love her. She's wonderful.
Speakesta.
I
know we talked about this before. I have been following you for years. I am retired cop and have learned a lot about cannabis from you and have been using cannabis for back pain now for about a year.
Right on, man. Spy Kesta, the police officer, ex-police officer. Hell yeah, buddy. Welcome to the show. I know you've been watching for a while. For years, you say. That's excellent. We're going in 520 degrees, the law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. I hope that you are having a fantastic day, whatever it is you're up to. Sorry about the drama this morning.
Mikey Hernandez.
Spills happen.
You speak the truth.
Good thing it was just coffee, no waste, not a big deal. Everything came out of it okay. I got a little stain that I'll always remember this by. Got a little stain. I'm going to remember the stain forever. I'll remember that, hey, that stain's from the day I dry spilled the coffee. That was a fun day. Who knows? Could work out to be the greatest day of my life, right? No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. Let's smoky time this bubbler up. Have some fun. All right, cheers.
Hello? Good morning. Good morning.
Dave Fishing. Emote 5393990 Nays Garden, New York, Bong Repeat.
Yo, Benoit. You caught me mid-dab.
I was like, I can't hear you. Where are you?
I was smoking the mustard gas.
Mm-hmm. I'm about to get on right now.
I keep putting my hands here, but there's no microfibers. I'm so used to there being microfibers, I don't want to put my hands on that. My goddamn microfibers. Holy moly. Oh, my dog's right in front of the fan. Wouldn't he be, though? Mustard gas requires a fan, a personal fan.
Yep, requires something to drink too.
Yeah, dude, bro. When I started my show this morning, we were all getting ready, and I was like, hey, what's up, everybody, blah, blah, blah. I reached over, and I spilled my coffee all over my desk. I had just got the coffee, too, man. Hot coffee everywhere. And I was like, oh, man, what a way to start the show. And then I've been spending the last 20 minutes cleaning it all up.
Oh, my God.
On my show. It sucked. It's funny. And I was sad that my audience wouldn't really chat me up while I was sitting there cleaning up the coffee. I was like, how dare you not laugh along with me? Now, a couple people said a couple things, but I was basically very disappointed in the reaction. I'm like, this is real-time drama. I spilled my coffee. I mean, this is why we watch podcasts. If somebody spills a cup of coffee, dude, that's real-life exciting shit. I could barely get I got a lull. And a let's get stoned.
A lull.
I got a lull, bro. One of them gave me a lull. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's a start.
All right, let's do some dizabs.
Dizabs. It's a dizabster.
Mm-hmm. I'm about to pop a bunch of DJ Short's blueberry that DJ Short gave me.
Nice.
It's gonna be awesome.
That shit is only awesome to me if you concentrate it. The buds,
Oh yeah, you already know.
the buds destroy my throat. As soon as I smoke that shit, it's like fire.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. But I concentrated it, and it was the goddamn best
Justin
shit.
Jefferson.
Took it to the Cannabis Cup.
So what company makes your dabs?
What company makes my... You're looking at the company that makes my dabs. That's my company. You're looking at them. That's my manufacturer. You're talking to the source. Is that some kind of a warmer for a bong? Deer Slayer, it's a this is called an e-nail, and the way it works is it's got an electronic temperature and an element that comes off of that electronic box with a cable. It's got a steel coil. It wraps around your titanium nail, and that coil heats up your nail by contacting it. And you can determine exactly how hot you want that nail, and it'll stay that temperature. When you drop your oil dab on it, the thermometer, the temperature gauge will literally heat up the nail and get it back to the temperature where you programmed it to while you're dabbing. So you get to keep the perfect temperature while you're smoking. It's really cool.
So yeah, technically it does heat your bong up.
Technically, it definitely heats your bong up. It's a bong warmer. It totally is a bong warmer. My bong is definitely warmer now than it would be if that e-nail wasn't on it.
Gang.
It's a bong warmer. I love that.
Ooh. Oh yes, mustard.
We should play the. You ever seen the mustard video? Mustard Man. It's the guys from Jackass. Before they were Jackass, one dude from Jackass did a video. He was this goddamn called Mustard Man, bro. And dude, we should watch that video while we do dabs. I'll find it for you because I know it's there. I'll get it. It was here, Mustard Man.
Damn, Gamescom 2023, buddy.
Mustard Man. What was the guy's name?
You can make me a cup of coffee, baby? Oh, where is it? Oh.
All right, I'm ready when you are, because we got Mustard Man on going.
Let's go! Cheers!
All right, no longer gonna cannabis. Cheers, everybody.
That's this stuff? That's 500, way better, huh? Yeah, I just taste it versus like Waymo.
I'd rather die than eat mustard flies and a bowl of stupid rotten die. You don't know what it would feel to have a girl break my heart. And rip it out until I'm
Renee W. Cheers, Nay, and everyone.
It was Bam Margera. That was Bam Margera's band. Hilarious.
Dude, Bam looks so crazy now. It's
I can't believe he's still alive.
yeah. Yeah, after all that Ryan Dunn shit, it was downhill from there, dude.
Him and fucking Steve-O.
At least Steve-O made a somewhat of a recovery, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Bam didn't recover from that shit, man. That shit hit him hard. That was it. His life is fucked, dude. He's not even with his girl no more. Like, a bunch of stuff has changed in his life, man.
He says,
Yep.
do you need a special program for voice comments? So that's a great question, Dear Slayer. With Restream has a reader that does it. You use it in the Restream software. But also, Microsoft Edge, if you go into Microsoft Edge, you've got 3 dots at the top right corner on your screen. So if you use Edge on Windows, you've got this. Click on the 3 dots, go down to More Tools. I know that's a pain in the ass. They just changed that a few months ago too. But now you have to go to More Tools, and then when you go to More Tools, you can click on Read Aloud.
Live show podcast presentation brought to you by the freedom of speech. Nay's Garden. Good morning, Mrs. Ramsey. LOL. Mrs. Ramsey. Cheers. Dear Slayer 1959. Bring on the cleaning lady. LOL. Mrs. Ramsey. Sober. Mrs. Ramsey. That's the problem. Mrs. Ramsey. Let's get stoned. Mrs. Ramsey. Get a straw, nay. Dear Slayer 1959. Cleaning lady would have been more fun to watch. LOL.
Mrs.
Dear
Ramsey,
Slayer
I love you. Thank
1959.
you for all that interaction.
Dave Fishing.
Do you need a special program for voice comments?
Pinoy up early.
Dear Slayer 1959. Is that some kind of warmer for a bong? Dear Slayer 1959. Cool.
And then the pause button's at the top center of the screen, above the window you're looking at. You could pause it. You could speed it up. But I don't think you could change the voice. Now on Restream, there's all different voices and shit.
Okay.
You make it sound like a dude or someone from a different country or a kid or whatever you want to do.
1 second, guys. I gotta get up and make my coffee.
Dude, me too. I need to make another cup of... Hey, now you know why I call it a splish. I'll be right back.
Babe, I don't... Here, I'm on mute.
Okay, Michael Theth will be available soon. Quite soon. I just have to wait for it. I only do Rumble, says Dear Slayer. Bro, I don't blame you, man. I used to get upset with all my friends that were on Facebook that wouldn't come to YouTube. I'd be like, why are you watching from Facebook? All you guys need to come to my main YouTube channel. And now I'm like, fuck Facebook, fuck YouTube. Everybody needs to come to my Rumble channel. You know? Because I know it's just a matter of time. They go through my old videos on YouTube and they find videos. It's not people, it's a spider. They go through and they listen to my videos and they listen for violations of new rules that they've recently changed. So back in the day when I was making those videos, we were allowed to say almost anything we wanted on YouTube. And I did, and I took full advantage of that, and I got very popular very quickly because I just said anything I wanted to say. And they shut me down eventually for pushing that too far, and came back, and I was like, okay, you know, I'll adhere to the rules, and ever since I've been adhering to the rules at what I'm allowed to say. And just recently, within the last year, they've stepped up the strictness over here in the terms of service on YouTube, and they've made it so that you can't say a lot of things now, things that I've already said for years. So they go back, they find my old material, and then they strike me for shit that I did 2, 3, fucking 6 years ago. So I know it's just a matter of time before they find the 3 videos that are going to give me strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, and my whole channel's going to go down. And this time I'm not going to be able to get it back. So everybody needs to come to fucking Rumble. You know? I don't know why it's so hard for people to join a goddamn social media platform. It's just so simple. There's really no requirement. Rumble's really easy. And there was a problem with Rumble for a while. The chat wasn't working. When we first started, I was like, people would be like, dude, I'm in there. Now you can't see my chat. That all works now. I don't know how that got fixed. But whatever that issue was, it works now. So come to Rumble. They let me say whatever I want to say. I can talk to people like Therapy Range, who says all kinds of fucked up shit. And, you know, people like Pinoy, they can appreciate content where it's not being throttled and fucking, you know, muted and subverted. He wants to hear what people have to say. You know? Look at him with his headphones on. He's ready to listen, man. My coffee's ready. I'll be right back. Kafefi, not to spill, but to enjoy with Pinoy. Look at that little Beazle. Oh my God. He's like, play with me. Look, I brought the ball to play with. Play with me. Oh, the Beazle.
Drop it. Drop it.
Give it to your dad. Oh, he's so cute.
You need one, bro. Wait until we have puppies. Oh, you need one.
What's up with Hurricane Lee? Well, this is the thing. It keeps clicking to the west, but they are saying it's going to make a drastic turn north.
Drastic.
And completely miss Florida. That's the track. Now, that can change, but when I looked at it today on just this one thing, dude, they got it pointed right at Florida. It's the scariest thing. It's going to be a fucking Category 5. And do you know the last time a Category 5 hit goddamn America? Okay, Google. This is what I did when I fucking spilled my coffee.
Andrew.
This is how I spilled my coffee. Hurricane Andrew was the last Category 5? Okay,
Yeah.
Google. What was the last year a Category 5 hurricane hit America?
Pretty sure it was Andrew.
Michael 2018, according to some information.
Oh,
I
Michael,
found
in
on
2018,
Bloomberg.com.
bro.
Oh, Michael was a 5. Damn.
Dude, where did Michael hit?
Where the fuck was? Oh yeah, we were in 2018.
Harvey was 2017, was a Category 4. Andrew was 1992, Category 5.
Yeah, I was about
And
to
then
say.
before that, bro, it was Camille, 1969, Category 5.
Wow.
So this thing is supposed to die down from a 5 to a 4 before it hits the United States, maybe even a 3. So according to the track.
Yeah, they always say that shit, but it's always wrong, man.
It's Josh G. Been kicking here for a little. Cheers.
Where's the ball at? Where is it? Look, go get it. Where's this ball, babe? Is it right there between the couch? Or under the table?
Dude, I'm
'Cause
going
I
to
threw
spill
it
this
and
fucking
it bounced.
coffee again, I swear. I'm not going to be happy until I spill my coffee again. You better give me more attention in my audience when I do it, too.
50.
Better recognize some drama shit's going on.
Hey, just tell them we get 1,000 viewers. Eyebrows are coming right off.
That's funny. I'm shaving my eyebrows. Shave your eyebrows for justice. Dude, we need some current Lee tracking. Hurricane Lee tracking. This is 14 hours ago, 21 hours, 1 day ago, 14 hours ago, 10 hours ago, 3 hours ago. What about a live? What about live? Let's say live.
Where is it?
Someone doing
I already
it
threw
live
it, buddy.
right now. Here we go, live.
Come on.
We cannot let this happen to our country again. Florida's the bulwark. We're standing
Dude, this track's got it coming straight for Florida.
strong. We're going to make sure that people
Get the fuck out of there.
Oh my God.
Just me saying that,
Bro,
just me
what the
promising
fuck
that,
is going on, man? Where's my goddamn... I can't even think right now.
Nice one.
each and every Florida.
Michael, how are you, buddy? Michael Adu Poku, what's up, buddy? How's it going?
Okay, well, we're going to hear from some folks, and I look forward to hearing. So first, we're going to hear from Dr. Joseph Latipo.
God, why are they clapping like that? People are so weird. Oh, that guy's the biggest misinformant on the planet. Holy shit, he's a big fat fucking liar, that guy.
Right. Okay, mandate free.
Dude,
The governor chose that.
this guy is the biggest piece of human garbage on the planet. This is the Surgeon General, the Surgeon General for all of Florida, for the state of Florida. He's a fucking lying, fucking science-avoiding, fucking anti-science, anti-vaccine, anti-mask piece of fucking human garbage. He claims it's all about mandates, but for him, it's about the fucking science that he denies. And he's a fucking doctor. He lied about information. He's a fucking liar. He lied about, he mishandles everything. and they all applaud him because that's how dumb we are in the state of Florida. We're a bunch of fucking idiots.
These incredibly educated, years of school, publication scientists. How could you do that? Well, this is why people did it, right? Because there is something within all of us that resonates.
Look at the track, guys.
And that something is part of our connection to God and our connection to every single thing around us, including each and every one of us.
Oh, yeah. It's an energy that we all have. Yeah, we all have an energy. It all connects all of us. We're all connected with a fucking energy.
Fishing.
Idiot.
Right to FL.
Dude, I mean, it's gotta, they're saying it's gonna turn right when it hits these.
Because the way that resonated with all of the people, so many Floridians who decided to trust a governor who went to Harvard, a law school, Harvard, but it wasn't medical school, it was law school. It was Harvard, who decided to trust that man instead of all these PhDs and MDs, right? On 24/7, the news, the television.
Why are you talking about yourself, dude? Why don't you talk about the state of Florida and the current state of COVID that's going on in your state right now?
It's because of that connection that.
Why aren't you covering that?
Because of his own connection to that freedom, to the fact that is part of our core and part of our connection. And unfortunately, we have, the governor talked about, there are these forces out there who are relentless, and they really are relentless.
What are you talking about, man? There's COVID in your state right now. People are dying, man. You're facing another uptick in the pandemic. It's your job to be warning people about this. People should be social distancing. People should be masking up. Since you don't want to mandate anything, we're not going to mandate anything. Okay, fine. Drop that whole bullshit garbage, and let's talk about people getting vaccinated. Why don't you talk about that, you fucking idiot? What are you talking about? You? You're fucking talking about you?
That dude is garbage.
To control you, to control your behavior, to fill you with whatever emotions.
They need to get that fool out of there.
To achieve that goal, there happens to be one that unfortunately many of us are susceptible to, and that's the reality. And
That's the reality, everybody.
we talked about it.
That's the reality. Just listen to him.
We'll be talking about it again.
We're going to talk about it, the reality.
What's the opportunity? What's the impact? Most recently, all the cases are rising. Or it's talk about RSV, which is definitely a serious virus,
Yeah,
right?
okay, here we go. Here we go.
We need to think about, this is why one of the reasons
Why is he asking why?
I and other people have done has been to emphasize how important it is to take care of yourself, right? To exercise, to put good nutrition in your body.
What?
As close to the earth as possible.
What?
Vegetables, fruits. To get
What? Dude, we're talking about a pandemic, we're talking about RSV, we're talking about COVID, and you're telling everybody they need to eat healthy?
Wow.
Wow.
to control your behavior. They want to control all of our behavior.
And then they want to control you. Oh, everybody, they want to control you. It's about the mandates. It's about the control. That there are no mandates and nobody's trying to control you. Everyone's telling you, hey, man, your state is going to be once again number one in
And I
deaths.
love what you do.
Thank you, Michael. Adu Poku. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you so much.
And
Thank you for saying that.
It's special. It's really our.
I have fun. I'm just having fun.
Because this battle, this journey that we're on continues, and it's something that I'm happy that the governor is so
Sean the Orca guy.
connected with.
Good morning, Nick.
Hey, Sean.
It's Josh G.
Hey, Josh.
Don't you know eating your eans causes Popeye to come out and turn the storms
Hey, man, that's
around?
the best way to avoid a pandemic is to make sure you guys are eating healthily.
Who we are and
That's his message.
to God and everything around
Oh,
us,
and God.
each and every one of us.
God's important too, everybody.
So I'll mention for a moment some of the things that we're doing in the Department of Health.
Oh, great. You're going to do your job now. Great. I can't wait.
There's a new vaccine vaccine that's coming around the corner, new mRNA COVID-19 vaccine, and there's essentially no evidence for it. There's been no clinical trial done in
It's Josh
human
G.
beings showing
We
that
have to
it
eat off.
benefits people. There's
JK.
been no clinical trial showing that it is a safe product for people. And not only that, but
Look at the
then
word
there are a
mandate
lot of
on the
red
podium in
flags.
front of him.
So something that you don't hear much about, but we'll be talking more about, is that there are multiple studies now from around the world, Brazil, I think Australia, United States.
Listen to
that
this.
show that over time, these vaccines, these mRNA COVID-19 products, actually increase your chances of contracting COVID-19. That's not normal. And unfortunately, you're going to have people.
Did you hear what he just said,
who are gonna
Pinoy?
get on
Did you hear that?
television and try to explain why you should
No, what did
be.
he say?
Listen, bro. He just said that getting vaccinated increases your chances of getting COVID.
That ultimately, like its predecessors,
Listen to
increases
him.
your chance
Please
of
listen to him.
contracting something. And it's going to be another one of these moments. It's going to be another DeSantis moment where you're going to have to remember those. Remember that experience of hearing these very educated people telling you what you should think, but then listening inside to what makes sense, right? What feels right? What feels like truth? Like what has that feeling and that resonance of truth, that clarity of truth? Like we all know it when we feel it inside, and some of us know it more readily than others, and it's because we're all in different points in our spiritual journeys, but we all have that connection at some level.
We all have that connection.
When they
all
try
have
to
that
convince you
connection.
that
It's
you're
Josh G.
comfortable and
Truth
agree
ain't
with
really a
things
feeling, pal,
that
it's a
don't feel
fact.
comfortable and don't feel like things you should agree with. That is a sign, right? That's a gift. That's
Quantum mysticism, everyone. This is the attorney. This is the Surgeon General of the state of Florida, designated by Ron DeSantis, a man who makes no
That's
sense.
insane. They force us to get it, then tell us.
Pinoy couldn't even focus on the guy for more than a minute because the guy's just a blithering moron and he's just blah, blah, blah. He's not making any sense. Pinoy tried to listen to him. He's like, I can't listen to that guy. He's not saying anything. Right, Pinoy? Dude's not saying anything. He's like, Pinoy's like, let me know when he's going to actually say something, bro. Let me know when he's actually going to make a fucking point.
It's Josh G.
Quantum
Quantum mysticism,
Whatever
hot
point he's trying to get
Mr.
out,
Blue
and
313
he's
says
blocked with all the bullshit
Morning,
that's
folks.
speaking out of his mouth right now.
Bad Blue Jaws in the chat.
Something like that when we don't know the implications of it. It's probably on the order of somewhere between 3 and 5 and 100 people.
Sean the Orca guy.
Evidence of this, maybe
Shout
it's
out to
even higher.
Pinoy Broder.
And it's just completely irresponsible to be pushing something like that. And then I think
your
just
hair?
a few weeks ago, a new study came out that showed that
Oh, I
spike
was about to be
protein, that
like,
harmless
no.
spike protein, as the CDC declared.
Spike protein.
And some people
Spike protein.
appears to be stick around, floating around your body for months. There was a recent study that showed that it was detectable 6 months later in some people. Does that feel like something that feels right? You take a product today and like months later it's still floating around your
What, a
body.
thing that's supposed to prevent you from getting goddamn COVID stays in you because that's how the way a vaccine works?
Hey, look at his mannerism. This fool is trying to finesse the whole state, bro. Look at the way he's talking, dude.
And you have intuition about what the right thing is, or the difference at least between right and wrong. So great to see
Mr.
you all here
Blue 313
today,
says,
and,
Pinoy, you got broconate.
He said he was going to talk about what they were doing.
And if you are just joining us here on
He
Live
said-
Now from Fox, we're listening in live.
Oh, we're
on
listening
social
right now.
media
We've got
for
nothing
conference.
critical to
Of
say
course,
about
you
this
see right
moron
there.
that was just on our show. No, we're just going to sit here and jack off while these guys sit here and railroad America with their lies and their blithering bullshit.
This
And
douchebag makes no sense.
by the way, all they're doing is what's called filibustering. That guy didn't say anything. He literally said, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to tell you what we're doing in my department. He didn't name one fucking thing. He's talking about how bad the vaccine is, how bad everything is for you, how this spike protein stays in your body for up to 6 months. Oh, it's proven it's not, none of this is effective. Oh, and people that get vaccinated have an increased risk of getting COVID. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? This guy's an idiot, and he's literally the Surgeon General, the state of Florida, appointed by Ron DeSantis, who Jimmy Dore fucking Joe Rogan and Tim Pool fucking jerk off to constantly. I like that music in the background while he's doing that. That's perfect. It was perfect.
Bro, you need to clip that part where you just went off right now. You need to clip that, dude, and meme that shit and put that shit on fucking...
Meme it! Meme
yeah,
it!
you need to meme that
Bro,
one,
I
dude.
can't
That
meme
one's
myself. And I tell my audience to do that. Nobody ever wants to make clips. It's literally got a scissors on the YouTube. People can literally make clips right under the thing.
Clip that shit,
They lose interest. They don't want to fucking do it. There's just they don't want to do that shit.
Sean the
They're
Orca
like,
guy.
we don't want to fucking help you.
Basically a political circle jerk.
Bro, what we just watched, to watch a news agency let that guy speak like that and not have a single comment to say,
Nobody
well,
said anything
we
to
literally
him.
waited
Nobody
for him
had
to
a
make a
rebuttal,
single
nothing.
point. And, we've got some fact checkers back here, that work for us because we think it's very important that we bring you accurate news. And, the fact checkers there wasn't a single fact to check. He didn't say anything except he did lie about a few things, and those aren't facts. So our fact checkers just blew that shit off because that's fucking hilarious. Saying that you've got an increased risk of getting COVID for getting a vaccine is just, it's blasphemous against science, man. This guy calls himself a doctor, and he literally puts down every single piece of science that's literally, and all this shit has been debunked. Hey, let's just watch Debunk the Punk. He's going to tell you about the spike protein. Let's watch that. I haven't watched that video. I know he's got one, and let's go watch that and see what he has to say about it. Debunk the Funk spike. Let's see what comes up. How long does spike protein last after vaccination? Here we go, guys.
Lasts forever in 50% of those vaccinated? No, of course not. Anti-vaxxers are just too stupid to read literature. Again. Hey, I'm Dr. Wilson. I'm a PhD molecular biologist, and welcome to another COVID debunking video. Rosalind Franklin, please give me strength for this one. So this claim is really stupid. Anti-vaxxers are using this new paper to claim that the mRNA from the COVID vaccine is producing spike protein indefinitely. Not only does it not show that, but we have known for years that the spike protein degrades like any protein does, and the mRNA also degrades like any mRNA does. But let's get into what these authors showed. The authors use a technique called mass spectrometry to detect a peptide that is specific to the spike protein that comes from the mRNA vaccines. In case you don't know, a peptide is a piece of a protein. Since proteins are made of chains of amino acids, these chains can be broken into smaller pieces. When proteins are degraded by enzymes, they can break down into specific peptides that are unique in sequence to the original protein. In the case of spike protein, the spike protein that comes from the mRNA vaccines has a mutation in it to make it more immunogenic, and that peptide can be detected as unique to the spike protein coming from mRNA vaccines relative to one coming from the actual virus. So these authors found that specific peptide that belongs to the spike protein produced by the mRNA vaccine. And they found that specific peptide in about 50% of the vaccinated people that they tested about 180 days after they got the vaccine, leading many anti-vaxxers, including this bozo who sells a spike detox vitamin protocol, which has never been tested, to say that mRNA vaccines indefinitely produce spike protein. So let's talk about why it's stupid. Like I said, this experiment is detecting a peptide, not the full-length spike protein. So where could this peptide come from? Well, the authors don't really help with that. It's actually pretty funny. They offer 3 unreasonable explanations that are not supported by any data, pretty much say, reasonable explanations, what's that? Bye. And that's the end of their paper. It's really bizarre. An actual explanation for this is that immune cells do something called antigen presentation, where immune cells attack foreign proteins, chop them up into little tiny pieces, and then present those pieces on their surface so that the immune system can recognize and react accordingly. These antigen presenting cells can last a long time, and it's perfectly reasonable to say that this peptide that they're detecting is simply a peptide that the antigen presenting cell is presenting. But you might ask, how do we know how long the spike protein really lasts in the body? Well, we have plenty of papers to demonstrate that it's not very long. For example, we have this paper, which used an assay that specifically detected intact spike protein, and there was no spike protein detectable in their assay more than 14 days out from any vaccinated individual in their study. We also have what's called expression kinetic studies in rodents, where it's shown that the spike protein from the mRNA vaccine goes down to practically undetectable levels
Tropical
within the
thing.
first 2 weeks after
It's
getting
a
the
good one.
vaccine.
Laughing
All of
face.
this is perfectly in line with what we know about proteins and mRNA and how they work in the body. Both proteins and mRNA go through natural degradation pathways in the body so that their components can be broken down and recycled for further metabolic activity. Some anti-vaxxers who want to sound super smart might say that the mRNA is modified with pseudouridine, so therefore it's not being broken down and it's producing spike protein indefinitely. Well, nope. Those modifications do not affect how nonsense-mediated decay pathways and other mRNA decay pathways work in the system. Those mRNAs are still relatively fragile and broken down at a relatively quick rate. In fact, we have studies showing just that after 28 days post-vaccination with an mRNA vaccine, there is no intact mRNA left from that vaccine in the blood of the patient.
Wow. So the guy that Ron DeSantis appointed to be the Surgeon General of the state of Florida is a flat liar. You can listen to the molecular biologist, the doctor, or whatever the hell he is, and you can choose to believe whatever y'all want. But what I recommend you guys do is you follow channels like Debunk the Funk on YouTube, and you follow channels like Back to the Science. And get the counter narrative, because these people that lie to you, they can be very attractive. You know, they can be very, very seductive to you. They seem like they're really cool. You know, whatever the sexiness is and the appeal that they stroke your
I
narrative.
clipped it for you, Nate. Check it out. It's pretty funny.
And that's really sexy. You know, someone stroking your narrative makes you feel really good. Don't let these people do that to you, okay? Just, you know, Ron DeSantis and that Dr. Lobotomy, they can appear to be very slick. I'm here to tell you, I'm here to expose them for exactly what they are. They don't care about you. All they care about is their stupid narrative, which will literally get you or your children or your family members killed. And that's how little they care.
Views.
Yeah,
They care about views, man. That's all they care about. They're fucking trash.
that guy's getting paid so much money to lie to people by Ron
Tropical
DeSantis.
thing.
It's freaking crazy.
100%.
Yeah, they're garbage. Garbage cans.
All the data continues to show that these mRNA vaccines do exactly what they're intended to do, to stimulate an immune response by your immune cells, to instill immune memory in you, and then all the vaccine components are destroyed or cleared from the body within a short period of time. Anyway, that's going to do it for this week's video. It's very short, but it doesn't need to be any longer because this claim is that stupid.
Dude, claim by the Surgeon General of the state of Florida. You guys should realize these are the people that people like Ron DeSantis, they hire so they can lie to you and they can appear like they've got some kind of credibility and, you know, a doctor's license and whatever they have. Oh, Harvard and blah, blah. Yeah, well, what good is a Harvard license if you're telling people that they have a higher risk of getting COVID if they're vaccinated than not? What's the point of that? He makes it sound like it's the goddamn vaccine that's causing higher rate of COVID. When you know, if a study like that were to come out, you would actually be able to figure it out just by doing this, of why people that are vaccinated get higher instances of COVID than people who aren't. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? Do you guys want me to spill it out for you really quick? Why a study like that could be totally true and would make sense. Because when you're vaccinated, you feel more comfortable about going out and being around people, and you don't social distance. Because you're like, well, if I get COVID, I'm vaccinated, so fuck it. So there might be a higher rate, but there's probably a lower death rate among them, a much lower death rate, because the vaccine helps lower your possibility of dying from COVID. That's what it's all about. And yeah, people lied about it and said, well, when it first came out, people said, oh, this will prevent you from getting COVID. Well, that was a fucking lie. And now we've gotten past that. And that's the problem, is a lot of people can't get past the fact that they were lied to by people. And so no science. So now no science will make sense to you at all. But masks work, social distancing works, vaccines will lower your possibility of dying from COVID, and don't use a vaccine like a silver bullet like you think you're vaccinated. You should go out running around and not social distance and not wear a mask. Because to me, if I was just doing this, that would be like a study like that it wouldn't be the vaccine itself is physically putting COVID into your body and causing a higher rate at all. It would be, well, people like that are probably just, they're less cautious because they're vaccinated and they're not as worried about it. And they, in reality, they should be, because they can still spread it just like everybody else. And you spread it to someone who's not vaccinated, and they can spread it to somebody who's not vaccinated and is at a higher risk of dying from it, and they could fucking die. I don't know how you feel about that.
Most people don't know that vaccines are literally they're pumping that same disease back into you to give you an immunity from it. It's fucking crazy.
Yes.
Most people don't know that. They
Right.
think it's just fucking like
Magic.
you said,
They think it's magic.
A silver bullet.
No. It's a little bit of this COVID, so your body builds up a resistance to it. It's a version of it, or whatever the fuck they do.
Mr. Blue 313
I don't
Sexton.
know. I don't know the science.
Well said, bro.
I don't know the science behind it. I just know, listen, I don't want to be in a chain of people that ends up in somebody getting killed.
Michael Adupoku.
Yes.
So what should we do now?
You got to do whatever you want to do, bro. I'm not telling you what to do. I'll tell you what I do. I social distance. I wear a mask. I've been vaccinated, and I'm looking after this fucking thing comes out from Canada, whatever it is, and they perfect
Tropical thing.
perfect.
Nate, check out this clip I made of you going off on Surgeon General.
I will, bro. Tropical thing. That's very nice of you. I'm gonna check that out.
I want to see it too.
They produce a vaccine that combats this latest strain of COVID that's come out. I don't mind getting a fucking vaccine. I'm not scared of them, because I know in the mass numbers of people that receive these vaccines, there's very, very, very few people get injured from it. And I've been injured from the vax before. I got my second COVID shot. I got a sore arm, and I was sore for like 3 weeks. My arm was sore for 3 weeks. It felt like the day it had been, or the day after I had gotten the shot, for like 3 fucking weeks. And right where the shot went in, I was like, why is that? That's fucked up. And so I didn't get another vaccine after that, because that's a vaccine injury. That was an injury caused by the fucking vaccine. So people are like, you're pro-vax, well, you're a piece of shit. I was like, yeah, I'm one of the vaccine injured too. So it's cool. I've gotten all kinds of vaccines my whole life.
My PS had the same reaction.
All kinds of shit. Anyway, let me see this clip you made, you crazy guy, you. Let me see here. Mature content. That's me.
On our show, no, we're just going to sit here and jack off while these guys sit here and railroad America with their lies and their blithering bullshit. And by the way, all they're doing is what's called filibustering. That guy didn't say anything. He literally said, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to tell you what we're doing in my department. He didn't name one fucking thing. He's talking about how bad the vaccine is, how bad everything is for you, how this spike protein stays in your body for up to 6 months. Oh, it's proven none of this is effective. Oh, and people that get vaccinated have an increased risk of getting COVID. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? This guy's an idiot, and he's literally the Surgeon General, the state of Florida, appointed by Ron DeSantis, who Jimmy Dore, fucking Joe Rogan, and Tim Pool fucking jerk off to constantly.
Damn.
I like that music in the background while he's doing it.
I like the music in the background. You did really good, man. You did really... Tropical thing, man. You did really good on that. I'm going to share that around. That was funny. Look at Pinoy in the back. Pinoy's like, he just looks over at the end of it. He's like...
Tropical thing. Emote 39251
No, we're just
bobble.
going to sit here and jack off while these guys sit here and railroad America with their lies.
Emote
and their
39267
blithering
ha ha
bullshit.
ha. That makes no sense.
By the way, all they're doing is what's called
In the
filibustering.
background, you hear, "That
guy
makes
didn't
no
say anything.
sense."
He literally said, I'm going to come on here, I'm going to tell
the
you
chat.
what we're doing in my department. He didn't name one fucking thing. He's talking about how bad
And
the
you know what?
vaccine is, how bad...
It was crazy that he literally said, oh, I'm going to tell you what we're doing around COVID and what we're doing in my department. And we waited and waited, and he didn't say a
Mr.
fucking. He's
Blue
like, it's all in your
313
heart.
says,
We're all connected,
W
and
clip
God,
cuts.
and the vaccine isn't good, and he said all this stupid shit. As the Surgeon General of Florida, and by the way, Florida's got one of the highest death rates right now, and one of the highest COVID contraction rates of all the other states. We're doing really bad. We're like 4. We're like ranked number 4. We're doing really, really bad. And we're going for number 1, man. Florida, with people like that at the helm, we could be number 1, man. We could be leading this thing. I don't know if that's a good thing. Oh, no, it's not a good thing. That's right. That's a bad thing. But number 1 in freedom. We're so free, man. Well, we'll just have to see what happens with the death rates. The contraction rates are crazy right now. It's going right up like it was in January. And you look at a chart and you're like, what? That's what we're doing right now in Florida? Yep. It's really bad.
Everything is for you, how this spike protein stays in your body for up to 6 months. Oh, it's proven none of this is effective. Oh, and people that get vaccinated have an increased risk of getting COVID. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? This guy's an idiot, and he's literally the Surgeon General, the state of Florida, appointed by Ron DeSantis, who Jimmy Dore, fucking Joe Rogan, and Tim Pool fucking jerk off to constantly. I like that music in the background while he's doing
Look at the intensity, bro. That's what people want. They want that intensity, dude.
I like when it steps up there, when I get really intense at the very end. I'm fucking listening shit off. Fucking A. I gotta wait a second because something else is coming out of my mouth. Hold on a second. All right, so, yeah, let's put that up on Twitter. Bro, that was awesome. Thank you, Tropical Thing. Thank you so much. Tropical Thing. Dude, I just posted that shit on Twitter, bro. I'll put it right up there. These are the people who report you on Twitter. It's a woman wearing double mask while she's driving her car. Alone. She's got a face shield on, and she's got a full-on N95. It's funny. Oh yeah, oh my god, I know what we could talk about. There's a couple things.
Tropical Thing.
Number 1.
It's a pleasure watching your show.
For those,
Laughing face.
For those of you who love Ron Placone and want to help him, go check him out, please, and go join his Patreon, Ron Placone. Go watch his videos, watch his comedy stand-ups and all that stuff. The second thing I want to say is what's going on with Russia not running out of weapons, running out of bullets right now with Ukraine and America. A lot of the mainstream media over the last year has said Russia's running very low on their resources, and pretty soon it's a war of attrition, and the West is just going to grind them down, and they're not going to be able to keep up. Well, guess what? That's all bullshit. Like I said, it was bullshit. And I said Russia's going to be just fine. And I said on the show, I said they've got plenty of allies that are going to be fucking helping them out. They've got nothing to worry about, and they've got plenty of resources, right? Said it plenty of times on my show. People are like, you're defending Russia, you're defending Russia. I'm defending the truth. How do you know I was defending the truth? Because that's what's going on today. Exactly what I just said. Yeah, that's what's happening today. Guess what, man? The reports are out. And you know what Iran is doing for Russia? They're supplying them with so much stuff. They're supplying them with the bullets they need. They're supplying them with drones. They're supplying them with all kinds of stuff. And I had said, when we watched the Stuxnet 0 Day, remember we watched or 0 Hour, I think it's called 0 Day or 0 Hour was the name. 0 Day was the name of the show we watched on here about Stuxnet. And really quick, what was Stuxnet? I hear Panoy's. You got like a video going on, or is that the TV I hear on in your house? I think that's a TV on behind you. It's off now. What'd you do? What did you do? Oh. So Stuxnet was a computer virus, that the Obama administration, well, the Bush administration started this. And then the Obama administration stepped up the program. And what this did was this virus infected centrifuges in Iran, caused them to speed up.
Stephen running.
Blew up.
Computer virus.
Blew up the fucking nuclear program basically they had. And they also, in conjunction with Israel, murdered their scientists right out in the street, man. Just mowed them down with machine guns. So, yeah, like the Mossad killed these dudes. So, Obama basically and Bush went to war with Iran over the fact that Iran just was doing their own nuclear program, right? Well, I said, we watched that, and that virus was what sped up those centrifuges, right? I had said when we watched it, I said, Iran is going to respond. I said, and we're not going to like it. I said, they'll find some way to get back at us, and they might not be ready for it right now. I said, but you wait. I said, it's going to happen, and when it does, you remember the show, and I probably said it on that day that I predicted it. You remember this, that I told you Iran was going to be somehow getting America back, right? Who's supplying Russia with all the stuff that they're keeping this war going and destroying all the assets? Iran. Why is Iran doing this? A big part of it, Stuxnet and Barack Obama. A big part of it. Not being able to sit down and say, look, we got nukes, you can have them too. You know, because who the fuck are we? The police of you? Are we the boss of you? They're their own country, man. You think they appreciated having inspectors come in and tell them what they can and can't do with their own resources in their own country? Policing them? No, man. That shit didn't work. It didn't work at all. And what we ended up doing was we sent a virus in there to just blow it all up because we couldn't control it. And Obama just couldn't sit down and talk, which is what we needed. So, fast forward to today. And Iran, they found out, Iran is North Korea. I'm assuming there's a bunch of other Middle Eastern countries that are also supporting Russia. Africans as well. You're going to find plenty of African countries that are supporting Russia. You're going to find, they're doing grain deals with Russia. So, China, and there's probably more that I'm not even thinking about. We were bragging about sanctions. Kamala Harris was bragging about sanctioning Russia and shutting the people down and hurting the people there. Ukraine is sending
Stephen running
explosive
Turkey.
Drones into Russian territory. Russia steps up their attacks on Ukraine. Joe Biden keeps sending more and more money. We just did 150.
Dave Fisher.
150.
Emote 53916 Nays Garden YUAT.
I want to say 150 billion, but I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe 150 million deal. Either way, Biden just sending more money, and the reporting is that we're not accomplishing anything right now. The generals are saying it on the news. The anchors and the reporters are saying it on the news. You're starting to hear it. So, I mean, we saw this coming. We knew what was going to happen. There was never any doubt over here in this show that Russia was going to kill this fucking war. They were going to win from sheer numbers and might and where they're located. They're next door to the country that they're attacking. It's very convenient for them. They don't have to spend a lot of money shipping soldiers to the other side of the world like America always does. There's so many factors. We blow up a bridge and brag about it, and then, what's Russia do? Well, they fix the fucking bridge, and they keep doing what they're doing. And then they step up their attacks on the capital, mind you. The centrally located capital of fucking Ukraine. Not on the borders anymore. They've already got that land. And I saw a report on CNN the other day, and they were showing aerial shots of the fortifications that Russia has set up to keep them out of the Donbass region and keep them out of that entire, out of the entire eastern side of that fucking country. And it's bad, bro. They've put some work in. There's huge fucking trenches and giant barricades, man, and nobody's getting through. They talk, we took 500 fucking yards today or something. It's a joke. They just bombed a market.
Mr. Blue
Russia just
313
took out a
sets
fucking
thing.
grocery.
America the hypocrite does business with both
And
sides of every war.
You're not
PSH.
hearing about all the deaths from the Ukraine side.
Tropical thing.
And the
Some of those
soldiers have
videos
it
on YouTube
really
of
bad.
trench warfare between Russia and Ukraine is surreal. I'm surprised YT hasn't taken down a lot
I
of
heard
APIC
some
vids.
wounded soldiers talking about the battle. It's not good, man. They're always like trying to talk it up and shit. Not anymore. Dude, it's a fucking meat grinder, bro. So, we did this to ourselves. We sent John McCain and Lindsey Graham over to Ukraine to overthrow a favoring Russian government. We did. And they overthrew the government. And we paid for it. And we promised them everything if they would do this. And they did it. And this is where that got us. We started this war. Vladimir Putin's just continuing it. And if you look at it another way, I'll debate it with you. But you're going to have to go back to fucking Lindsey Graham and John McCain having those speeches in front of, a 250,000 Ukrainians out in a goddamn square, cheering them on, telling them we're going to, America is going to see you through overthrowing your currently Russian favoring government. Go learn your fucking history before you fucking start chatting it up with me, man, because I know how that shit went down. I've got the fucking videos to pull up on YouTube to show you. 2014. We cannot keep our dicks out of anybody else's dirt. We always got to go running over to other countries and fucking shit up. CIA overthrow, cooing governments like it's our business, man, to do this shit. And the most fucked up thing about it is every time we've ever done it, it always comes around and bite us in the ass. And we keep fucking doing it. My friend Cyber says, hey man, it's better that America is the police of the world than the Chinese or the Russians. And I understand that. At the same time, anybody being police always results in people getting killed. And until we could just say we got to stop all the weapons and we got to stop all the war, it's going to be like this. So my mom says, I try not to think about things I have no control over. Well, at least we know what the fuck's up. My mom, not so much. I try to tell her, she doesn't like to talk about it. She says, I don't need to. She's like, I'm not going to be around much longer anyway. I was like, you're going to live to be 120. Shut up.
Tropical thing. Ironic, that's what my dad says.
Really? Dad's a smart man.
Dave Fishing. I know an old lady who's 106 in Georgia.
Yo, tropical thing, I just posted that to my Facebook too, bro. I don't understand. That's my page. Where did you post that at? You posted on your page? On Kick. You posted on your Kick page, right?
Tropical thing. Damn, Dave, that's crazy.
Clips. I clicked on your page, bro, and I don't see it. Isn't that weird? It says you've got 4 followers. And that it also says that you're offline. Oh, I guess because you're not broadcasting.
Yeah, it's just a clip. I think that is attached to your clips section.
Oh, it's not yours, Trip. Okay, well, I'm trying to follow you. I guess I'm already following you. Oh, yeah, I'm following you. Okay, cool. I really appreciate that. What's up with Hurricane Lee? Good morning, Mr. Andrew. Back to work. Have fun. Okay, cool. Let's go back to Hurricane Lee live.
Dave fishing. And she drinks Coca-Cola still, LOL.
Dude, some of those tracks are showing it go off to the left now, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's still a whole bunch of tracks drawing it up north to the right when it hits these islands. But dude, is that Puerto Rico? I can't tell. Oh no. No, I can't tell what it's. If there's islands there or not, that's just some precipitation right there, I believe. Dude, this thing. Oh my goodness gracious. Why don't we hear any of that, I wonder? Maybe there's no audio. My sound is on. Yeah, we're just not hearing it. I don't know. Maybe there's no sound. Look at that fucking hurricane. Oh my god. Why aren't they showing the category? They should show us the category numbers, bro. What they're assuming it's going to be. Yeah, bro, there's a bunch, all the tracks. Almost all the tracks are making it say go north. But there's there's 2 tracks that, just 2 of them, but 2 tracks, bro, out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Tropical thing.
Out of like 20.
That's what's probably keeping her alive. Laughing face. Getting some blood pressure help, haha.
There's like 15 or 20 tracks, and there's 2 of them that are leading to the left, going right towards Florida. Everything else is saying right turn.
Tropical thing. How much lawn until it hits Florida?
Next, well, it's not going to hit. I don't think it's going to hit Florida. It'll be next week sometime. Like, what is today? Thursday? So it'll be like next Thursday. If it was going to hit Florida, it'd be like Thursday, Friday, or Saturday of next week. If it was going to hit Florida. But it really looks like it's going to turn, man. We do not want this thing hitting Florida. That would be
Tropical thing.
devastating.
Hopefully not.
Dude, it's going to hit a Category 5 out in the ocean, and then it's supposed to drop back down as it gets closer to the United States. But if it goes the track it's going, it might not do any damage at all. Just this giant storm that we never have to deal with, man, you know? I wonder if they've ever had two hurricanes hit each other and join and become like a giant superstorm. Oh my God, dude. I just fucking hate that current line is like, if it stayed on straight course, bro, it's going right over my house. That thing looked like it would rip our fucking brand new roof off. Fuck. It's just a matter of time before one like that does hit where I live. It's just a matter of time. It's with all this heat.
Be used by litigants in private litigation?
I assume they are, because that's why they are posted
Objection,
in Westlaw.
speculation. This witness was not there for the litigants.
I would
Overruled.
Your Honor, I'm going to ask if the court might, I'd say this nicely, instruct counsel when he has an objection to wait until the answer is completed, and then he can object and ask for some, if the court sustains it, he can ask for other things. But this constant interrupting the witness in the middle of the statement, or the questioner in the middle of the statement, is unduly time consuming.
Your Honor, may I respond to that?
Yes.
I have to object if the witness is testifying to things that shouldn't be admissible into evidence. I shouldn't have to wait for him to say hearsay before I make that objection. And so I would request to wait till Mr. Hardin finishes his question and then lodge my objection.
If you're talking over each other, the court reporters can't report accurately what either of you are saying, and the jurors can't hear what you're saying. So I understand, Counselor, but try to not talk over each other.
Yes, Judge.
So that's the impeachment trial of Attorney General Ken Paxton. It's Texas, I believe. They launched another rocket this morning. No, I don't know what that is. I thought they launched a rocket this morning. Could debunk another stupid Maui fire video. You look like an albino rat. That's fucking funny. You look like an albino rat. Someone said that. He responds to those comments. Someone told me he looks like an albino rat.
Dave Fishing. Everything's a conspiracy until it stops getting clicks.
Trump debate for 2 hours. Oh, legalizing cannabis, Jesse Ventura. Okay.
When this passes into law, because this is accumulation of a vision that I had over 20 years ago.
It's gonna make me want to smoke cannabis,
and now
bro.
It's coming to
listen to
hopefully
the Predator
fruition, whatever
tell me
the word
about.
is, it's going to happen, hopefully. But I want to tell you 2 stories why I'm so passionate about cannabis and hemp, and I please want you to listen to them. First story is this: cannabis saved my life.
Amen. Amen.
Let me sink that in. Not me personally.
I'll smoke to that.
But the 38th First Lady of Minnesota. And if I get choked up a little, bear with me. It was about 10 years ago. First Lady Terry Ventura started suffering from late stage
Dave Fishing. Packin'.
Seizures.
You want to do a
Late-life
bong rip?
seizures. She was seizing
Pinoy,
2 to
you want
3
to do
times
a
a
dab?
week. And these were the type of seizures where you can't do anything but comfort the person, make sure they're breathing, make sure they're not swallowing their tongue, everything like that. Our life was over. We went to the doctors.
Got your,
they put her on
your
4
mic off.
different seizure medicines. First
Give me
one
1 second.
did
I'm
not
just trying to
work.
get somewhere safe
First
real quick.
did not work. Third one did not work. Fourth one did not work. All had bad side effects. In desperation, we broke the law. We drove to Colorado. I have friends there that I met in my home in Mexico. And when we got there, my wife seized in the hotel the night before we got there. When we arrived there, our friends went in. They had the ability. They bought the cannabis, 3 drops under the tongue, right? My wife took the first 3 drops under the tongue and has not had a seizure since. None. Marijuana cannabis stopped the seizures. Not our medicine. Now what did we face? I had to break the law. My friends had to send it to me in Minnesota. Well, I kind of took the attitude of Dirty Harry Callahan when I said, well, then the law's wrong because I'm putting my wife ahead of Minnesota law. And I'll admit that today. I did. So we got what we needed. Minnesota finally
I'm so glad we
legalized,
watched
quote,
this.
medical. My wife qualified immediately, got it. But you know what the story is then? Because we're so restrictive, and that's what you're here to change today, hopefully, because it's so restrictive, it cost me $600 a month to keep my wife seizure-free.
No, Lowry Garden Cannabis. Cheers, Pinoy. Cheers, everybody.
Nobody will pay for what
Cheers,
works.
Jesse Ventura.
They'll pay for
And
what
your wife.
don't work. but they won't pay for what worked.
Tropical
And today, my wife, it's
Cheers
now,
to life.
because you've
My
expanded,
mom has Parkinson's
it's
and
down to
cannabis is saving her
$300 a
life.
month now. If it was Colorado, it would be $50 a month. Why? Because in spirit of true capitalism, when you get more out there, it drives prices down. That's what capitalism is supposed to do. Drive prices down. The way you're set up today, you got a monopoly in Minnesota. I don't know who's providing, whatever, but if you open up the doors, capitalism will take hold. Prices will go down. I don't want no other family to have to go through what my family went through. I don't want anyone to have to do that. What I went through. My son Tyrell, what was the other thing? Oh, I know. Then here's the other thing. And this is a little off the subject.
He does this
but
all
it's
without
still gonna
notes.
tie in. You're going
I
to have
love
to
this.
come up with an age, right? How old are the people going to be when you approve this? Well, we're going to go back in my life then, 50 years ago. At 18, I went into the United States Navy. 18. I spent 1 year being trained and became a Navy SEAL. I then deployed to Southeast Asia and Vietnam for a 9-month deployment. While I was in BUDS training, underwater demolition SEAL training, I turned 90.
Hey, what about a 17-year-old, Jesse? What about a 16-year-old that's having seizures, Jesse? What about a 15-year-old who's not fitting in at school? What about a 14-year-old who can't concentrate on his homework? What about a 13-year-old that's got into a boat accident and has pain up and down their fucking leg? Like one of my old viewers had. Horrible fucking pain. You're going to tell me 18 or 19, Jesse? Really? Come on.
While I was deployed on my first deployment to Vietnam, I turned 20. I returned home. Within 1 week, I went into my executive officer and I demanded to go back to Vietnam. He looked at me and said, "But you just got home, you can't do that." He said, "Navy requirements, you got to be 6 months out of the combat zone before you can go back in." Then he asked the question, "What is the problem?" And I said, "Here's the problem, sir." I said, "Over there, I'm a man. Here, I'm a child." I had done all of that, 9 months, came back, and I could not drink a beer on Orange Avenue because I was under 21. I couldn't even vote for who sent me to Vietnam because voting was 21 then. I wasn't old enough. What did I learn from that? Gee, I guess we send children to war, don't we? Isn't that a form of child abuse?
He's going off on a tangent.
I would classify it that. Today I suffer a little post-traumatic stress, and it's from that. It's from knowing my country sent a child to war.
So you literally...
And it still exists today.
You literally just proved your case that those people are too young to go to war, Jesse. You're not helping your case right now.
So pick your age. Are you an adult at 18? It seems to me you should be. If you're able to go kill for your country or be killed for your country, and you're old enough to do that, you ought to be old enough to smoke a joint. You're an adult. And all I'm lecturing you on is this. Government, get consistent. Come up with the age, whatever it is, and then stand by it. Don't have it be 18 here, 21 here, and I've even heard talk of 25 for cannabis.
Good Lord.
Give me a break. I can tell you this unconditionally. I've behaved far worse on alcohol than I ever have on cannabis. The only bad thing I did on cannabis, I went and saw Jimi Hendrix and Janis Joplin. Thank you.
And no clapping, members, and
no clapping. No clapping allowed.
Wow, no clapping allowed?
He said no clapping. Yeah, well, they're in a meeting. He was speaking before Congress or someone, like a local.
Right.
Space travel. Jeez Louise. You guys are wasting your fucking time. Jesus fucking Christ. Lessons learned from Maui with Craig Postachardula. Oh God, please. More the Jewish space lasers with Craig Pasta. Really? Come on, dude. I'm not gonna listen to anything that dude has to say. We just literally busted him in a flat out lie that was... He literally got proven to be a liar on his own upload. Oh my God. Nothing about cannabis after that. Can you believe that? It's weird. Oh, 53 minutes ago, Hurricane Lee shifts north.
Thank you very much for joining me on this Thursday. I'm meteorologist Brian Shields. Thank you for your trust as we navigate this hurricane season, and thank you for sharing this channel. I've been seeing that, especially in the comments
north,
as well.
baby.
I do appreciate that. All right, let's get right to
Northwood
it.
Mound, Northwood home.
Lee itself is going to rapidly intensify today.
Let's go,
it's going to be
baby.
a major hurricane by tonight. Winds are going to be Category 3 strength or higher, so we're talking winds 115 to 120 as soon as tomorrow morning, and then yes, this could become a Category 5 hurricane, but the hope is it stays over water. I want to get to the new alert zones for this, where it's going to go long term. I'll get to the computer models, all of that in this video. Got you covered. All right, let me start here short term. Again, what I'm seeing with this. This is as we work our way into our Friday. So this is by the time we get into tomorrow night. So starting again where it's closest to, here's the northeastern Caribbean, Barbados, back through Puerto Rico, Montserrat, and again,
there's Puerto Rico.
On this distance, and I'll show you the distance,
okay,
how far away this system is or how close it is, depending on how you look at it. Again, on this heading, right on track from what we have been talking about for what feels like a week now, where this would take more of that northerly trek, staying to the north of us in the northeastern Caribbean. That keeps the hurricane conditions and the tropical storm conditions away. Now, it's going to be slow, so of course, there are going to be really high seas, dangerous waters, but there's the core of this system. Now, by Monday, when it's to the north, and to the north by a good measure, you get these feeder bands. Those are rain bands that stretch far away from the system and kind of wrap into it. In those rain bands, even down through Barbados, wouldn't be surprised to see one even over toward Trinidad. In those rain bands, you could get some gusty winds, and you could get some kind of tropical storm force winds. So we're talking winds of 50 kilometers an hour, 35 miles per hour plus. So again, yes, there will be a few rain bands in this, and I'll just be monitoring those. But again, this is going to stay to the north on the current heading. Now, what happened overnight was a shift. There was one yesterday. It took a little jog to the north. Then overnight, it took another jog to the north. That is good news for the northeastern Caribbean. Again, it is on track or even a slightly better track. Now, with that said, we're still watching this very carefully. Parts of the southern Bahamas, Turks and Caicos, right back through, say, Anguilla. So that includes the British Virgin Islands, U.S. Virgin Islands. Watching this just to make sure there's no kind of crazy changes with this. I haven't been seeing that. If anything, again, those subtle northerly shifts, that's been helpful. Of course, Bermuda down the road, we need to be on a higher alert. At some point, this is going to make a curve up to the north. When it makes that curve, obviously, is critical on what happens down the line, potentially for the United States, Canada, and in the shorter term, Bermuda. Bermuda, if this comes close by, that would be Thursday of next week.
It'll flood the whole goddamn island.
Now, showing you the distance, again, as this passes by, very powerful hurricane this weekend to the north and northeast of the Caribbean. This will be, again, the European and the American model are pretty much locked in. They're almost the same this morning. 325 miles away or 525 kilometers away. That is a safe distance away. Again, seas aside, the seas are going to be rocking, of course, and some of those feeder bands will be filtering in, but that is a safe distance away. Now, for the Turks and Caicos, how close will it be? Southern Bahamas, how close? As it stands now, again, the European and the American model are pretty much the same. So with that, this would be a little closer, 250 miles away or 400 kilometers away. It's going to kind of stall here as we get into early next week.
Here we go.
So I'm going to see any of these shifts. If it shifts a little bit closer to the Turks and
Dude,
Caicos,
don't do that
or
with your
Bahamas,
hand.
I'll be monitoring that.
Why are you
Again,
doing
I
that
always have
towards
to worry about-
Florida?
I always have all the bad storms.
Dude,
in
he
my
took his
mind, which
hand.
is
He was like,
terrible.
you could go over
Thinking of
here.
the Irmas
And he
that
just
have
goes right
shifted,
over
the
fucking
Dorians
Florida.
that have stalled out. Please know that I'm watching for any changes. This will be staying just off to the east on the current heading now. If things shift, I'll let you know right away. Bigger picture, here's what's going on. By the way, these are the remnants of Franklin up toward Portugal. Not super organized, but again, a spin up there. Very gusty winds in extreme western portions of Europe. This here, that blob may catch your attention. That will become a named system. Early call on that will stay out, but there's a blob that will be back behind it in Central Africa right now. That
Bro.
may be another long track system. We'll put that on the back burner.
Imagine this, man. These things are coming around like this. They're building up over here, and they're coming across, and then they're doing this circle, and then Franklin's way over here. Whatever that one was, that one's over here. Imagine if they just do a giant circle and they reform, and we start getting the same fucking storms hitting us twice when they reform, because it looks like a giant washing machine. It looks like it's all just going to come right back around, bro. So I wonder if that, and if not this year, maybe in a few years, something like that could start happening, bro.
I'll talk about that.
There's
in a
no
second.
telling.
But here again, watching this, that right there is what we're dealing with Lee, and that old spin right there, what's left of Idalia, and that has been helpful so far in the path. Latest track making this a major hurricane. The National Hurricane Center, with the 2 shifts north that I mentioned, have shifted the track a little bit more to the north, which is overall good news. But watching for any more of a shift back down to the south. We'll monitor that, but look how close these models are. This is rare even long term to see them this close and staying this consistent, which is a good thing, especially because as of now, it's over water. Long term, obviously, there's a bigger model spread. This is the American model, and in the American model, like other models, there's different variations of the runs, and they look at different things. They're computers, and you can see here again, there will be that shift to the north at some point. When it takes that turn, still to be determined. So I can't really break down impacts in other areas. If anyone's breaking down impacts in the United States or elsewhere, that's just kind of almost just conjecture at this point. We don't know where it's going to go long term, so I don't know the impacts of what will happen. Now, here's what's going on. I mentioned that blob there that will develop later today into a named system. This here is Lee. Those are the remnants of Idalia, and that has kept this area of high pressure, as we've been talking about for a long time, off to the east.
Bro,
and that's good because that is
Let me just say this. The last fucking hurricane that came in, that hit us, came from the other side of the state, was predicted to come down south and come across Florida, and it ended up going way north. Way more north than they ever predicted, over a place that had never gotten a hurricane in like years. Right? It shifted north and to the west. This one they're saying is going to shift the opposite direction, so I'm just hoping that
to make a curve. If this big blue H were right here, this would have shot straight into the Caribbean. That would have been a disaster. But because this spin was here, it kept this blocker over here, and it is allowing a little window for this to turn. That's why there's been that little bump, a little shift to the north. Again, too close for comfort, but we are watching it right now. If it stays on track, we're in good shape. This is by the time we get into the weekend on Saturday. There's its closest approach, again, over 300 miles away. High pressure temporarily builds in. Because high pressure builds in, that's a blocker. That's
dude,
one
that
of the reasons
storm were to
it's
go
going
over
slow.
any
You
of
can
those
see how it just
islands,
stalls
dude.
out. As we work our way
They would
into
be
early next
completely
week,
gone.
Monday and Tuesday, such a slow mover there. That is going to rock those seas, erosion everywhere. We're going to be seeing those rip currents.
What's that, bro?
There's freaking aphids everywhere, dude, out here.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking dude.
I need to get some ladybugs, man. You gotta fight fire with fire, brother.
No, ladybugs just won't do it, man. You're gonna have to kill them fuckers.
What, spray them?
Yeah. You put as many ladybugs as you want, bro, but you're always gonna have aphids until you spray them fuckers. I found one thing that worked on them that didn't hurt the plants. It was, if I believe it, I want to say it was fucking Safer soap.
And what, spray them and then wash them off?
Yeah, bro. And that's what most people just do, is they just use. But cannabis trees are really hard to wash off, bro. You got to be really gentle with them. You put the garden hose on just a spritz, a little spray, and you fucking knock those bastards off. But God, I did that, bro. It's just, it wasn't like that before, bro. I lived there for 8 years, 9 years, didn't have a problem. It was like the last 2 years I was there, all of a sudden, dude, there were aphids, and I was like,
did you take any clone from anybody?
Oh yeah, I mean, they.
That's probably how I got into your area.
Yeah.
Into your place, you know.
I don't know. I don't know if anybody else has aphids around there. I know they got fucking spider mites.
Oh yeah. At least it's not spider mites. Jesus.
Bro, you will get spider mites. You better be ready for them fuckers.
I'm ready.
Okay, because they're there. They're waiting for you.
I am ready.
Little fucking, they go into a cocoon state, and they live for years. Little fuckers.
Yeah. Yeah, little, you mother.
Yeah. I used, fuck, dude. I had that big jug of it under the sink in the bathroom downstairs. It was,
oh yeah, all that stuff, I think that stuff's in the closet. I mean, not the closet. Yeah, that little closet where the AC unit's supposed to go into.
Yeah. Is the air conditioning not there anymore?
No, it was taken out of that hole. I'm
What?
Put it back in that hole.
Somebody took the air conditioning out?
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? Does the AC
Yeah,
still
no.
work?
I'm not sure. I haven't tested it yet or anything like that.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Who took the air conditioning out of the goddamn grow room? That is so dumb.
I don't know. I know how to put it back, though. Make it all better.
Dude, you got all the lights in there. That fucking AC's there to keep the room cool, bro. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck?
I was like, when I first looked at it, I was like, why the hell is the AC on the ground?
Where on the ground was it?
It was like outside the room on the ground.
I was
like,
that little walkway outside the bathroom?
Yeah, you know how you...
What?
Here's the door.
God,
Here's
man.
the door, right? Here's the bathroom door. It was sitting right here.
Bro, I wonder what else they fucking took out of that goddamn grow room. Are the lights still hanging in there?
Hell yeah, the lights are in there. Everything's in there. Everything
Okay.
is in there. It's
Okay.
just that was taken out
God.
of the hole. You know what I'm saying?
You fire those lights up in there without an air conditioning, man, it's going to get up to 95 degrees real quick.
Oh, I need to change the bulb on the light one. Yeah, I think it's light one. The filament, you can see it's broken in there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The light bulbs are cheap, though. But the whole room's been cleaned. You want to see it?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, man.
There's a concrete floor in there. I had
Mhm.
put plastic over. Was the plastic ripped out of there?
No, dude, no. We wiped all the walls down, like...
The plastic's still on the floor?
Look.
You still got the plastic
Exactly.
on the floor?
Found it right here.
What the fuck, dude?
It's all
Yeah, the
clean,
plastic's
wiped
still on
out.
the floor. Cool. Look at you,
You hear me?
son.
You hear me?
yeah.
Here's the hose. Look, right here. Look at this part.
Yep. That's part of it. Yep. I don't know why they ripped that up, dude. They fucking people went all crack crazy up in that shit. I don't know what the fuck.
Yep, I'm about to eat beef here.
That shit was taped to the floor. Everything was so nice, man. I don't know why the fucking crackhead.
Yeah, no, I where it was taped right here, dude. Where it came out.
Yep.
I don't know where the other half of it is.
The fuck, dude.
Yep. Yeah, we cleaned everything up. There's shit all over the ground, shit all over this thing. There's, dude, it was dirty in here. There's a bicycle in here.
You got all them white pots, bro. That's good.
Yeah, I got them all
good.
here. I got the tray. All this stuff is still here.
Wow.
The little clone area is still here.
A little
I don't know
cloner.
what all.
Little cloner. Yeah.
Oh, it's like timers.
Yeah.
And lights and shit. Oh, there goes a. Oh.
There's no way that thing's gonna work, bro. I hope it does. I hope it works.
Oh, I need batteries. Hey, hold.
TRENDYASDABBERS. What?
Yeah, it needs batteries. What else is in here?
Hell yeah, help yourself, bro. All that gross shit. You take it all.
Hell yeah.
Dude, there's newts. All the nutrients. There should...
Don't worry, brother. You will taste the fruits of my labor.
There's out in the garage, there should be a few gallons of like liquid karma and
got some
bud candy.
A buddy of mine brought over.
Bro, there should be like a 2.5 gallon thing of bud candy.
Look, there's some orange crush here. Jack Frost.
Bro.
Sour diesel original cut. 2 sour diesels.
Bro, is the bud?
Yeah.
Did you find a 2.5 gallon jug of bud candy?
Bud candy?
Did you find it? Not in there. Did you find? It's a big white 2.5 gallon jug of bud candy, with it's got like a kid on it with cotton candy.
Yeah, I know what it looks like.
Yeah, bro. Is that there? Oh, that shit's yours.
If you not seeing it, what is this?
Fucking Dino, bro. If it's not there, I know who would have taken it. My liquid karma. That shit's gold, liquid gold, bro.
What is this?
I had so many bottles of nutrients.
Organic Jim Stylet oil.
Oh, yeah. Stylet oil?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for killing hemp russet mites. You gotta be really sparing with that shit, bro. That'll kill your plants super fast. But so will hemp russet mites. Okay. They look like little orange crust growing on the underside of the leaves. Everything starts dying. If you look at them under a scope, they look like tiny little orange crabs. They're crazy looking. And they just all cluster together and make it look like an orange crust.
Bro, I need to know how to use all this fucking musical equipment, man. Make some freaking beats. I see some stuff back there. I just can't get to it at the moment. I see a bunch of jugs back here.
Does that mixing board have a cover on it?
Mixing board? Yeah.
It's got
of course. Everything's covered.
I mean, no, it's got a big black leather case that should go over it. Like, it's got a cover on it, or no?
No, that here's the mixing board right there, right?
No. What? No. Dude, what? Where's the big mixing board? The giant one.
The giant one?
Dude.
Hold on, let me look real quick.
What mixing?
Oh, yeah, it's right here. Right here. Giant.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
It's all covered, dude. Everything's all covered.
Bro, is there a black leather case over it, though? It should have a black... It's got a black leather case.
my girl put the foam you put on the walls. She wrapped it in that.
Nice.
And then
Nice.
Just put it up. So
Because,
it's
bro,
completely-
something like that will get really fucked up. That's an expensive fucking console, and it's got to be really well. It's got to be put in a box and shit.
Yeah, no. After we unpack all this stuff back here, I'm probably gonna make like a little room for it. Super easy. You know what I'm saying? Like a little room, set it all up and stuff. Unless you want it all sent to you.
No, I need all that shit. That's my recording studio.
Yeah.
And there's another mixer in a black case, a big square black case. I hope that thing's in there too. It's super heavy. It's got. Yeah, it was in the studio. It was in the recording studio, so I don't know where.
Oh yeah, everything that was in there is right here underneath this tarp or sheet.
You see, like this giant. There should be a big square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything.
Is that?
Yeah. Everything.
Now, there's one of those should have a mixing board in it. Oh, cool! It looks like it's right there.
Yeah, all this stuff is here, dude. Everything's here.
Cool.
Nothing was taken out
That's,
of there.
dude. I need all that shit, bro. That's all. That's my speakers and my. You take all the gross shit you want though, but I don't need any of that. Any of that. Yeah, even dude, I got so my whole recording studio's out there. Oh my god.
I mean, like not instruments, but you got a lot of like, music stuff.
Yeah. It's
Dude,
all,
I'd be forgetting you used to produce music and stuff like that, dude. It's studio shit.
it's all studio, yeah. It's all for.
Oh, dude, you know what I'm gonna do today? I'm gonna transplant these babies into these white pots with that compost stuff up there, dude. That's just, it's looking so good up there. I just checked it yesterday.
Bad Bad Blue Jaws Bad Bad Blue Jaws just figured out where you stay at, bro. I don't know if you heard me.
What?
I said Bad Bad Blue Jaws just figured out where you live.
Man, I can't wait to see how the sour beef comes out.
Dave fishing at the compound.
Dude, look at this monster, dude. He's chilling. Oh. Like a paper roll, dude.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Can you plug that air conditioning in and see if it turns on? I'm really curious.
What is it?
The air conditioning. Can you plug that air?
Plug it in?
Yeah, plug it in and see if it turns on, bro. I'm like, why the hell did he fucking yank that out of the wall? So if it's not running, then we gotta just toss it.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Let me see.
There's no reason for that to be in there. I just can't imagine why he would pull that thing out of the wall.
Hold on, I gotta put it on my screen real quick. You can.
There's like a There's like a outlet right there. Should be an outlet right next to it. Where that internet thing was plugged in at, the network thing. Oh, you're bringing that bitch in there? That's heavy, bro. You made that bitch look like it weighed 5 pounds. You fucking monster. That thing's a bitch.
You know, hey, I move furniture all day, man. You already know.
Right?
Hey. Ah, dude, it's pumping.
Oh, good. I don't know why he pulled that thing out of the wall, bro. You should just put it back in. I don't know.
Where did the wires go on top of it?
What's that? Where that AC... Where the AC was, I mean, it's a big hole in the wall, right?
Oh, I see why you plug it in.
Look at that AC blowing. Yeah, with that AC.
Like that?
With that AC, and dude, the fans are still on the ceiling, right? The two fans, those run. So, I mean, you're going to be pulling some power. That's the power of oxygen. We're going to be pumping a lot of oxygen through that room. When you go to those lights, bro, yeah, you're going to be thankful you got that AC kicking. It'll keep it at 76 degrees perfectly.
Dig fishing.
Had it.
Nice little room.
Had it set on a timer. No, I had it set on like 80 degrees or whatever it was to keep the room at 76. Because there's fans in there too, cool, keeping the lights cool. So it doesn't take a lot.
Just with my 246 or whatever. Just with the just hold on, let me turn this off.
The ballasts are in there, right? The ballasts are still plugged in and shit?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, do you want to see this baby fire up right now?
No, I don't have to. You don't have to do that. I just want to make sure you got everything you need, bro.
Look. See here.
It's probably a good thing that you're not running water into that. I had so many floods because of that fucking barrel of water there.
No.
Oh yeah, look at you. Lighten it up, son. Light it up! What? Firing up the grill. What? This is gonna be some happy plants. I'm telling you though, bro, you get ready for the fucking bugs. Get ready for them freaking bugs.
I already know.
They're coming for you, bro. They're coming for you. Fucking bro, it's a nightmare.
Bro,
but I had to spray that. God, dude, I was spraying.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna bomb the shit out of this.
I was spraying every day. If I remembered exactly what it was I sprayed. I used dude. It's still the backpack sprayer should still be there.
Yeah, it's right here on the ground, dude.
Fuck yeah, bro. Backpack sprayer. I just bought that thing not that long ago. That thing works so good. And, bro, you spray that whole grow, you'll be in and out of there.
How do they get inside?
You'll be in and out of there in 10, 15 minutes with that backpack sprayer. It makes it so easy. And that worked outside. You know, I used it outside, of course, but it works inside, too. You're like, bing, bang, boom, you're all done. And, man, it blows fucking all the plants, dude. It blows all the plants like this. So you can spray up underneath all the leaves, and then you go from the top, and you get the tops. You spray into the soil from far away because it's really powerful. God, what was I was mixing in there, dude? It was that goddamn. I had a big old jug of it under the sink, man. It was a 2.5 gallon bucket jug of it. It was Fuck, what was that shit? It was an oil. It had like sesame oil in it.
Yeah, that's gone.
What? It's gone?
Yeah, that jug is gone. I didn't see no jug like that.
What? Fucker, dude. can't believe people took shit like that from me, man. Fuck.
I'm gonna go look up some aphids.
Why can't I read? I can't believe the shit that's fucking gone, dude. It's fucking crazy. And I know if it's all gross shit, I know who fucking took it. Cause the other guy, Mark, he doesn't know anything about growing. Wouldn't have touched any of that shit.
He was growing plants when I got here.
Yeah, he didn't know anything about the chemicals and shit that I got in there. We were using, bro. Were those blue jugs still there? The blue jugs of fertilizer? I had a whole bunch of those.
You mean the fish meal or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah, there was a jug in there.
Fucking, they stole my goddamn fish meal jugs, those fuckers. Dude, that's liquid gold, bro. That shit. Use that. That shit is so good. The fucking dude, I had 5 or 6 of those fuckers. Dude. Wow. Wonder what else is fucking gone. Hey man, I bet my goddamn saw is gone. I had like a fucking badass Makita fucking what kind of saw? What they call it, a rip saw, the round bladed, it's that 6.5 inch blade on it. Wood saw.
Wood saw?
Yeah, I had that, and I had a goddamn I had a sawzall, big yellow fucking sawzall. I think
I don't know where any of that's at.
That's in the garage. That's in the garage. I think that's all in the garage. I know my Makita drill's down there. But there's like a cabinet. If you open the cabinet, you'll see my tools in the cabinet. Okay. But I don't know if the saw is there, and I don't know if the sawzall is there. I know the impact driver's there. I was really glad to see the impact driver and the Makita drill. Fucking, I got a lot of nice tools. Circular saw, it's called, yeah. Big old fucking badass circular saw. You had a West Coast trendy stop again meetup. God, dude. I can't.
It's Josh G.
So many things.
How's crypto looking?
I can't imagine why the air conditioner was pulled out. Why the water
line. That was just weird.
Why the water line was ripped out. You know? Fucking breaking my goddamn stairs. That was an interesting story.
Why didn't they see? I don't understand. Why didn't he tell you? Like,
because he's a douchebag.
That's just
because he's a fucking, he's a shitty fucking, not a friend, bro. A friend would tell you, especially when you're letting him, you know, use that house like that. I had no idea he was smoking cigarettes inside it. Just fucking disrespecting the fuck out of it. You guys permanently got that cigarette smell out of there?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude. My girl don't fuck around.
Did you ever have to use the ionizer again? Or you only had to use it that one time?
No, one time.
Wow. Just like in my Cadillac.
Yeah, just that one time.
Those things are miracle boxes. It's like a genie's inside that fucker. How's crypto looking, says Josh G. It's up a little right now. Still very purchasable. If you're looking to purchase, you know, it's a good time. Everything is down but looks like it's headed upwards right now. Actually, it looks like there's a reversal going up. Uh, it says 19 people watching on Rumble, and there's only one person chatting. Can anybody disprove that theory, that there's more than one person watching on Rumble?
It's Josh G. Cheers, I'm smoking trying to catch up.
Right on, Josh. We've been live for 2 hours and 41 minutes.
Stop making. Your wife is doing that. We don't need to let it.
Nope. Okay. Nobody could say anything on Rumble. That's pretty crazy. Alright, you guys take care. I will see you all on the next upload. As the crypto market shoots upwards and nobody wanted to talk. Really? Nobody wants to talk about the crypto market fucking exploding, I know. Nothing. Nothing from any of you in any of the chats. It's very sad. It's very sad, man. Market is literally exploding as we speak.
It's Josh G. Hashtag keep it open.
Said one person in my chat. Hey, Pinoy Grower says yee on Rumble. What? I don't watch my crypto anymore, says Baba Blue Jaws. You do when I'm on. The coffee's dried from my sign here. I guess I
Dave Fishing.
Kind of survive.
Hashtag keep it open.
Keep it open. Keep it. Hashtag keep it open. Okay, everybody just. Everybody just. Unreal. Josh G and Dave Fishing said hashtag keep it open, and so did Baba Blue Draws. That's cool. Okay, we'll leave it open. I was gonna kill it because it says there's 16 watching and there's only really, I mean, we're not gonna include Pinoy because Pinoy is part of the show. But we got Baba Blue Draws in the chat, you know, and that's it over there on Rumble, and it's sad. I'm sad about that, but I'm really happy about crypto, and I'm really happy about doing dabs with Pinoy, so.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Yee. 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 Dude, someone needs to make a clip of that. Dude, bro, my first Pinoy, my first one was like, yee! You didn't do anything. And I was like, yee! You didn't do anything. And I was like, yee. Yee. you finally freaking responded, bro. It was so funny. Oh my god, that was so funny. Someone needs to do that. Alright, so do that. Hopefully that person is still here that did it before. That was really nice of them to do that. Make a little clippy of that, guys, and we're gonna watch. We got an inverse head and shoulders on Bitcoin, everybody. That means we're going uptown. That's great. Okay, man. But it needs to keep going up at this moment if we want to avoid a regular head and shoulders pattern from forming. We don't want to see that happen. Keep air open. We reunion. W reunion. Dave Fishing, keep it open. Yes. Yes, we're going to keep it open here, man. That's what we're going to do. We're going to watch this market reversal. We're watching the market reversal here. 946 on Harmony. We're looking for that 1 penny action on the Harmony. What's the date? Today is the 7th, so I'm going to be getting paid here in, about a week or so. I'm going to be getting paid. I've got money, but I've got other expenses, and I hate to leave myself out there. But I would say, if purchasing Harmony at a penny right now would be a great idea for anybody. It's going to go up in value. If you get it on certain exchanges, you can't keep it, right? This is the way that works. You buy the Harmony on exchange, you hold it on their exchange, you can't transfer it off. It goes up in value. You sell it on their exchange for Ethereum or for Bitcoin or for cash, and then you extract it that way, and then you can transport it off their exchange that way. So beware of that with Harmony. The network is different. And, there's other ways to deal with Harmony and whatever, and you can look into that. You have LSD? Dude, that's one of the greatest strains I've ever dealt with, LSD.
Dude, I wish, man. I've been looking for LSD, original OG Kush, and that original purple Kush from 97.
Bad Bad Blue Jaws has LSD. Oh, you said you wish you had more clones. Oh, my bad. I misread that.
Yeah.
I misread that. Fuck, because we'll ship a goddamn clone across the country now. We know how to do that shit.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. I'll put that bitch in the ground right now.
Dave Fishing. I miss the old strains.
God, I miss Tie Stick, bro. Talk about LSD. Talk about seeing shit. When I did Tie Stick, bro.
Purple Trainwreck was good.
Dude, I smoked a purple, and I don't know what this was. I believe the guy just said it's called purple. But that shit made me hallucinate. I threw up, and that shit made me fucking see shit I'd never seen before on cannabis. I drove a car on that shit and was seeing little blue men running across the street in front of me. And I was like, okay, I know that's not real. I was like, but I'm seeing little blue men run across the street. Little blue, like little Smurfs, but they were like people, and they were all blue. And the lines in they were double yellow lines, and they were going like this in the middle of the road. They were expanding and contracting as I was going down the road. And I was looking at the lines going like that. I was like, okay, it's not doing that. I drive this piece of road all the time, and I know it's a straight double yellow line right here. And I'm looking at it going like that, and I'm like, that fucking Tie Stick, dude. I never smoked it again. I never smoked it again. I never had access to it. But if I had access to it, someone's like, dude, I got some Tie Stick. I'm like, you got that shit that's tied to a stick? Okay, man, we're going to smoke it. Yeah, man. I think go back to that stuff. There's some crazy shit out there. So what's going on with this market? What are we gonna do here? Markedly speaking about the market here.
It's Josh G. They still around? I've personally never seen one with my generation at least.
I don't know. But Panoy, are you gonna get to a corner boy? Corner boy.
To what?
Are you playing?
Yeah.
Can you get to a corner so we can do a dub?
Yeah.
We call that corner boy. We call that corner boy. Corner boy has two in gaming. It's got two. It means someone's camping in a fucking corner, or it means you have to go camp in a fucking corner with your back turned so you can do a dab. Corner boy. Corner boy. Corner boy. Go find a corner boy. Get in the corner and come do a dab.
I am there.
Okay, cool. Don't you remember when games used to have a pause?
It's Josh G.
You just pause them.
Cheers, y'all.
Yeah, you could pause. Remember, you had to have a memory card, bro, or you couldn't do shit.
Yeah, just go to the goddamn game menu like you're gonna change something, and it's supposed to pause the whole fucking game, but not all games do it. You've got Agent Orange, Smurfette, Gas Station 91, and Bubblegum Blue Dream for now. Mr. Blue. AKA Bad Bad Blue Jaws.
Let me see that thing. The grabber.
Dave fishing. We de-rain so hot.
You know a catchy song that everybody knows? The clapper song from the commercial.
Oh yeah. Clap on, clap off, the clapper.
Clap on, clap off, clap on, clap off, the clapper.
Dude, what's up with the commercials these days getting shittier and shittier, bro? They used to be so creative.
You know what it is? I figured it out. I know what it is. They're trying to make people more aware and be more accepting of each other, and they're actually having the reverse effect because they're shoving their narrative down our throats.
Yeah.
And they're trying to make men look like the biggest clowns. If you're a man, bro, in a commercial, you have to be the biggest clown now. You're going to be the butt of every joke, and you're going to be the one getting cucked. And it's just like all this bullshit, dude. They just have this stupid narrative, and they're ruining it for everybody, man. Because for some reason, they just can't leave well enough alone and sell their fucking products. They have to put a narrative on top of it because they can, So, and what's crazy is the corporations allow it. It's the advertising agencies that are producing these advertisements, and the corporations are like, yeah, we want to have that we want you to do that. We want you to clown men. That way, I wonder how that even works. I mean, do you hate your fucking customers? What the fuck? You can't come up with something creative that doesn't clown anybody? Fuck you. You guys are idiots. My mom always used to say, if you can't say something nice, shut the fuck up, asshole. And you know what? I would say that to all of these fucking advertising agencies. If you can't say something nice, you're in the wrong fucking business. You're trying to get my money out of me by clowning me? Fuck you. I'll take my money somewhere else. That's the way I look at it. That's what grinds my gears. It really grinds my gears.
You know what really chaps my ass? All right, let's get it. Let's get it started in here.
I'm ready.
I'm on the cool down.
I'm at 525. 524. crazy.
Oh, yeah.
You're crazy.
Oh, yeah.
You're crazy. Whatever.
You're crazy, whatever.
It's like 1/10 of that right here.
Yeah. We're breaking records today, buddy. All right, I'm at 612. Almost ready. Oh, my temperature thing just died, so I'm going to assume 10 seconds.
Okay. That'll work.
All right, brother. Cheers, cheers, cheers,
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, cheers, cheers. You what? Oh, fuck. Oh. Yeah.
Now I'm going to explain something to everybody. The reason why Pinoy coughs like that is because all of his lungs inside feel like oil. Because when you do a dab that big, it chokes you out. And it just feels like you've taken oil, and poured it down in your lungs, and your lungs are just struggling to try to breathe through that. I know that feeling. It's a huge dab does that to you. And you'll feel it on your lips. Your lips will feel sticky. You know, it's all your mouth, everything. It's all oil, and your body's trying to kick that feeling out. But it's healthy for you. That oil is good for your. It's it's the cilia in your lungs are thinking it's bad, but your blood cells are soaking it up and loving it.
Yeah. I got 2 tears. 2 tears.
Diesel defects. It's a Pineapple Express morning.
Hey, Diesel Defects, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Wow, thank you for all the thumbs ups this morning on my Rumble. I appreciate that, guys. Okay, and you know, I've said this before and I'll say it again. If I had more chat, guys, I'd keep going. I have no problem doing these long shows. If there were just people in the chats chatting, saying stuff, and you guys just don't do that, so I can't see that you're really here. It feels like there's really not a lot of people here to me. So I got my eye on this market. I'll let you know what goes on with it later today. I'll see you guys later today. Thanks for watching. Pinoy, thank you for doing the show with me. You guys take care. All of you silent masses out there. 20, 30, it's 32, 30, it's supposedly 35 people. Supposedly 35 people. They got nothing to say right now, though. It's just silence. I'm waiting. Bad Blue Jaws says O's tweaked. I haven't tweaked an O in a long time.
Hoot and howl. Thanks, guys.
There's Hoot and Howl with the chat. Nothing. right. You guys take care. It's weird. I can't. I mean, I understand Rumble fakes the numbers, but it says there's 8 people watching across the freaking YouTubes and shit, and only person to say anything is Hoot and Howl. So it just feels like there's nobody here, guys. I know. It's weird. You're sitting there watching me and you're refusing to type. I mean...
refusing.
I can't make you type. I can't make you participate in my show. But understand, that's why I end them. Because you're refusing just to say, hey, nay, let's do this, let's do that, or I got this going on, or did you see this in the news, or, you know, what did the fucking title mean when you said live show podcast presentation brought to you by the freedom of speech? You know, why don't you talk about that? What the fuck's that all about? Okay.
Hoot and Howl. Mowing right now and listening.
Okay, that's cool that you're mowing. I don't know what everybody else is doing that they can't. I mean, if you're mowing and you're able to talk, what the fuck is everybody else doing? That's weird, right? The guy who's literally mowing his yard was able to take a second and say something. So, what's y'all's excuse? Let me hear from the 20. Okay, it's 20. It's 37 people. What's... Shout out Jay Hood later, says Bad Blue Jaws.
Appreciate it, buddy.
37 of you. Anybody else say why you can't? I'm just kind of curious. Why is the reason you absolutely cannot say a single thing in my chat right now? What is it that you're doing that's got you so busy that you can't even say yo nay? Just taking a poll. I'm just curious. Let's find out. Let's find out what those reasons are, people. It says 27 viewers on Rumble. Come on, Rumble. Prove it, Rumble. Rumble, you really supplying me with 27 viewers, Rumble? Really, Rumble?
Oh, man.
I don't get it. Because they lie, Bad Blue Jaws, because Rumble lies about how many people are watching every
Zach
show.
Nord. Yo, nay. What's up?
Hey, Zach, there's one person. You know, if it says there's 23 viewers and you can only get literally one person to respond, bro, I don't think there's really 27 viewers. I mean, one viewer, yeah. Now it says 23 viewers. This reminds me when the guys from Destiny used to come in and watch me. Someone would share a link, a whole bunch of people would come in, and none of them would say anything because they were watching over their Destinies, which has a player in his website. So they don't have access to my chat unless they actually follow through on the link and click through, which you might be able to do by clicking on the video. I don't know if the Rumble link works that way. But they would be able to find me if they wanted to on Rumble, for those of them that have Rumble accounts, and I'm sure plenty of them do. Yeah, don't blow smoke on my ass and call it a party. I know, right, Bad Blue Jaws? I mean, as far as I know right now, it's Diesel Defects, Hoot and Howl, Zach Nord, Bad Blue Jaws, Pinoy, and me. That's it. That's like 5 people. 6. It's 6 of us. And it's Josh G. And goddamn Hoot and Howl was mowing his yard. Hope he's doing a great job. Cutting nice straight rows. I like straight rows. Nice straight lines. Bro, you're watching Stand By Me?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's a good movie. I'm gonna get in trouble.
Oh.
Get me a copyright. No, I got you. You don't have to do much.
Okay.
You're good. You're good. I moved the camera over a little bit and hid the TV. I realized now, I'm like, oh shit, that's fucking massive copyright violation on YouTube right there for me. But
there's a movie playing behind us that's copyright when he's making a video.
And even if it's small in the corner, they'll still find it. It's crazy. It happened to me on one of my first uploads ever on YouTube. I was at this guy's house in Connecticut with Hashbean, and we were making a video out there, and there was something on the TV behind us, and they copyright struck my fucking channel for it.
Man.
It was like Star Wars or some shit. Star Wars was playing in the background, or Raiders of the Lost Ark or something. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really wish more of you could talk in the chat. So at least I would feel like there was like, even if there was like 6 or 7 of you guys on Rumble that would chat or give me a thumbs up. If you gave me like a thumbs up, you know, so I know you're watching at least. Give me a thumbs up so I know you're watching. If you're watching on Rumble, I mean... No. I'll give it one more minute because I know Rumble lags a little bit. It's like 30 seconds of lag. If you're watching on Rumble, please give me a thumbs up so I know you're out there, since you won't chat. If you just give me a thumbs up, then I know that you're watching. Nope. Okay. Thank you guys. Take care. Bye.